Let's get to it. Illegal immigrant or migrant threatens Trump and instantly regrets it. I mean, this dude gets on live, right? At his job. I mean, he's showing the construction trucks and stuff in his background. He basically, basically disrespecting Trump. Wrong button. Disrespecting Trump. ICE pulls up at his job, slaps the cuffs on my boy. He ain't that much. He ain't too gangster after that. The question of the day is: would you snitch if they dropped the hotline today and they said, "Yo, listen, man, each illegal migrant that you give up, would you? I mean, we'll give you 10,000 cash. You know, right now, not later. You know what I'm saying? Gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Would you take the bait? Would you? You know what I mean? I mean, think about it. If you know where five, they just busted 50 in the crib by itself. How much was 50? 50, 50 illegal migrants times 10,000, carry the two.
Nigga, you gay.
I don't know. I don't know. I think that people just start snitching on dudes that's not even illegal. You know what I'm saying? Now, it said 67 people is feared. Excuse me. 67 people was feared dead in the DC collision. They got a video of it. Let's see let's put our eyes on this. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the people that lost their life in this. Crazy. This was a passenger plane smashed into I think a drone or a helicopter or something.
It's got to be tough, Mel. And I don't know how many other passengers you've had a chance to talk to, and I know you're keeping an eye right now on the governor. And if you get a chance to grab him, just grab him. Don't worry about us. But it's got to be tough for anybody coming through that airport. And we're just trying to read body language behind you. But you see some folks who look like they're very motivated with their luggage. Now, I don't know if that's motivated to get on a flight today.
Somebody's in trouble.
But that's got to be, I mean, human nature just tells you it's got to be the toughest thing to get on a plane after a crash occurs 12 hours earlier.
Yeah, I think it really depends on the individual person. Obviously,
I'm gonna let y'all know, man. The 737 crashed one time when I was working for Homeland Security, man, and everything Atlas flights, cargo flights. I'm talking about 747s. Everything got grounded until they find out where the problem was at.
it just reminds
everybody under investigation.
Because imagine all of these passengers last night who had to suddenly deplane. We don't know if they were able to get their luggage off, if people will be coming back this morning to try to sort through and find their things. We do know that Metro stayed open.
Video of the actual crash. I'm not gonna play it though.
Extended hours to allow everyone who was here at the airport to get where they needed to go. I'm hearing from our producer that we do have the sound from that woman that I spoke with this morning. Here's what she had to say.
And I wish all those people were stuck here like we have been, instead of in the water, lifeless. All these people lost their life in the water.
Is it me or is this just crazy suspicious that like this is like the 6th plane crash in 2 months period time? I mean, we seen one happen in North Korea. Something definitely fishy going on.
If I was to go in this water.
So again, I just wanted you to kind of hear the emotion. She had to pause at one point, just covering her eyes and sobbing a little bit, as I think most of us are probably doing on the inside right now. It's a very, very difficult thing. It is reminiscent for me of 9/11, of those feelings of just
man, there's a lot of people that don't like taking airplanes already. This is going to shut shit down. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to those people, man. Sad, but I just find it very, very, very fucking suspicious that like 7 planes dropped. Look at all the plane crashes that we covered in the last month. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. I wanted to do this early. All right. Brother said, M. Jones said we doing numbers. Yeah, we doing some numbers around here. You know, we exploiting this short feed. You stick around, you stick around for a little while, you see the shit pile up. All right, so hundreds of migrants waiting desperately at the border to enter the U.S. See, I seen this story yesterday, right? And what I found interesting in this whole story is this. Let me break it down for you real quick, right? Now, a lot of these cats that came into the country, they thought that it was going to be an easy go because they got some people that got through the gates already. So dudes is calling back home like, yo, listen, America is sweet, my boy. All you got to do is get to Mexico. Now, all of those people, damn near a million of them, that was trying to get into the country, the app went out, right? And now they stuck in Mexico trying to figure out what's going on. Because, you know, Mexico is not about to pay for all those tickets for these people to get back to their countries. These people was like, yo, we staying in Mexico. A lot of these dudes done jumped off the line. I mean, yo, let's keep it real. There's 100,000 people on that line last week. Today, there's probably 50. They really making this shit about, you know, like Mexico. I mean, come on. What about Venezuela? What about the rest of these countries? China, you know what it look like right now for some Chinese family to be running around in Mexico right now, don't know Spanish. Mexico, we got a problem. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, right? Mexicans that's in the audience, salute to y'all. Salute for your service, right? But y'all might as well just turn Mexico into Texas the remix, because we about to take Mexico too. You know, because we fuck with the Mexicans. So we just gonna make Mexico a part of America. That's next.
Mexico.
But for now, they got a problem. Trust me. You think the cartel's a fucking problem in Mexico? Nah. A million migrants running around your country is a problem now.
Who were hoping to go to the U.S. are adjusting to a new reality after President Donald Trump began a border crackdown last week.
Now look at all these Africans on that Mexican line. These niggas better learn Spanish.
According to Associated Press, many asylum seekers waited on Tuesday outside the office of the Mexican Commission for Refugee Aid in Mexico City, hoping to regularize their status to be able to remain in Mexico.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's get to the motherfucking thing, right? Let me show you how my boy right here. Now, I've originally titled this as Gangsta Migrant, but it didn't look like it was going to do anything on the algorithm. So I changed it to Illegal. Oh, look at this nigga right here. He talking hot shit. Watch this. See, this is when keeping it real goes wrong. OG Bobby Johnson in the building. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Love Bobby Johnson. That's my boy. You don't back down for shit, right? Now, look, this gangsta ass motherfucker, right?
Out of here. Come do this shit game. Look what the fuck build your house. Look.
Basically, okay, let me just break something down to you right now. This motherfucker right here has a job. He looks like he got an OSHA card and everything, right? Yet he decides to go live. This guy right here, tattoos and everything on his face. Fortunate enough to have a job, right? So he goes live and he starts talking hard shit about Trump. Fuck you, Trump, daddy. What you gonna do? Yo, they came to his job and locked his ass up.
Hey, Daddy Trump, you want to take us the fuck out of here? Come do this shit game. Look what the fuck.
Drop guard, Kirstens, the cartels is going to recruit. They recruiting already. Texas, Bama, they gonna find themselves in Guantanamo. Hey, I got a video up of Guantanamo. They thought that Guantanamo was closed. Allegedly, they got a bunch of Africans over there right now. Ooh, child. I'm going hot today. Now, my right-hand man happens to let me know that that's his daughter's favorite song. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people call it the African song. I call it God's Word. Ooh, yeah! Oh, they getting like Vegas crap dice. You know what I'm talking about? You know when you shake, It might look like I'm jerking off, but that's shaking like Vegas crap dice or cooking fish in Africa. Motherfuckers shaking like Vegas. Hey, listen, would you snitch on one of these people for 10K? Come on, man. Fuck income tax. Hey, we about to pay you bitches back too, by the way. Yeah, these hoes are shaking like Vegas crap dice too. You career baby mamas, about to get in your motherfucking pocket. Look at them, they left. All the women is left. Don't worry about it. Some more of you hoes will show up. You know what I'm talking about? I mean is that you career baby mamas, right? All y'all bitches out here that had them fun babies and been collecting all that child support, right? You ain't gonna be able to file your kids, man. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, let's get back to this gangster ass Mexican dude.
Hey, Daddy Trump, you want to take us the fuck out of here? Come do this shit.
99 salute.
Look what the fuck do your house. Look at the.
This is the last thing that I will be doing as a migrant. This is the last thing up is going live on TikTok.
Fuck through your streets. Come get it, bitch.
A few moments later.
You're fired.
I hate to laugh, but they say they. Now you know who they are, right?
I'll tell y'all niggas, right? Watch what you say, cause certain shit is getting back. And y'all niggas that's running y'all mouth, the Mac Main and all the rest of that.
They say it's better to be working hard than hardly working. This motherfucker didn't appreciate his job.
Hey, Daddy Trump.
You know what type of, how much bars of soap I would pay to put a motherfucking hard hat on and call myself an American with an OSHA card? Not him.
You want to take us the fuck out of here? Come do this shit then. Look what the fuck do your house. Look what the fuck do your streets. Come get it, bitch.
Now that's racist, and he's Mexican. And this is the reason why, I ain't gonna lie, that I started white-owned records. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, white-owned. I went and trademarked it. Go look it up. White-owned. Owned by me. Now, Nigger Records is owned by Lansky. Oh, wait. Because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Nigger is spelled Nigg, the number 3 R. Has nothing to do with race. Never mind. Let's get back to this gangster.
A few moments later.
You're
Look at the humility in his face now, though. Check this out. I want y'all to look at this man.
fired.
Bye.
Oh, God.
Bye. Well, man, I see you in Cancun. Now that it's actually illegal to be in the country illegally, it's probably
It's illegal to be in the country illegally now.
best that if you're going to commit the crime to not broadcast it. I'm in Texas, and since Trump been the president, I done seen more ice than Minnesota.
Man said, I like my borders with tea, with ice, extra ice. Man said his favorite song is called Ice Ice Baby.
Best that if you're going to commit the crime to not broadcast it. I'm in Texas, and since Trump been the president, I done seen more ice than Minnesota.
And that's a fact.
And let me make something absolutely clear, unless it wasn't already.
Now this bitch right here, look, this one right here, she's talking all of this anti-American shit with a motherfucking New York Yankees hat. Stop playing on me, for real. We about to go hot. I need everybody to double tap the screen, get the likes up, right? So start a salute. Babylonian, the great icons preach, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Now, where them Africans at? Nigga, my nigga. Ooh.
If you voted for Trump, you are not allowed in Mexico. You are not allowed in Cabos, Cancun.
I have nothing wrong. There's nothing really wrong with this woman besides her face, and her hand gestures. I don't like all that hand movement, man. It reminds me of the Bronx. I'm not gonna lie. in the 80s.
Let me make something absolutely clear, unless it wasn't already. If you voted for Trump,
You got them fake teeth in America. You got that face done in America. You got your lips done in America. You know, there's some flat white joints. You know what I mean? Some real American women. Yeah, I like the white girls when they have flat butts. You know what I'm saying? And big tits. But anyway, some of those women, right? Some of them women will sell their own fucking kids to get some pretty teeth like that and to get all this shit done. You know what I mean? But some of them flat booty white joints would cut their left hand off to just have a natural beauty like most of you Spanish chicks do. But yet, you have all this beauty. You come to America, get Americanized, get you a nice American refrigerator, and then say, fuck America. Well, you take your ass to Mexico, and you know what I'm saying, and go pick a motherfucking chicken off a wooden table with somebody not even washing their hands. Do your thing. You want to get sick?
you are not allowed in Mexico. You are not allowed in Cabos.
He just made Mexico a no-fly zone. Spit sound like a rapper.
That's a fact.
And let me make something absolutely clear, unless it wasn't already. If you voted for Trump,
She did all that work to her face. Look at that. She did all that American work to her face. She got all of this done. You know what I'm saying? For the low ski, $5.99 plus shipping and handling. I bet this bitch was dancing out of the plastic surgeon office. You know?
A lot of dudes in my city, they ain't saying nothing. A lot of records from here, they get no play. And these niggas don't get a dance so they get no pay.
yeah.
Oh man, they eat all of this American freedom up. You know, they tap into these so-called American these liberties, right? They even made up a group. It's called ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union. Yo, listen, my baby mama used to work for them. You know what I'm saying? And I happen to let you know that my best friend is a Chinese. So before y'all start talking that racist shit on my channel, before y'all start talking that racist stuff, just remember, right? I am biracial, okay? I'm not FBA, unfortunately. What is this crap? This is your mama. Hey, let me talk to you real quick. Handsome cracker. I don't like your name. You want to know why? Because you got the hard ER on the back of your name. Should have put an A.
You are not allowed in Mexico. You are not allowed in Cabos, Cancun, Puerto Vallarta, Aguascalientes, none of that. Guess what, baby? That's all in Mexico. You don't like us, we don't like you. Don't go there. Stay in your country.
Hey, PSA, Mexico's a no-fly zone.
Figure it out. Vacation, I don't know, maybe Nebraska, perhaps. One of the
Bitch, the cartel catch your ass. They not going to look at you as you Mexican. They're going to look at you as a well-groomed American.
red states that you love so much. Stay there. Don't have margaritas. Don't have tequila. No tacos. No enchiladas.
Did you know that?
That's racist as fuck, bro. You trying to tell me the only ones that can make tequila is Mexicans? Come on, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we can find these Chinese to make some tequila for us.
None of that for you. Stick to what you know. Maybe a burger, perhaps. No cheese. No tacos. No enchiladas. None of that for you.
Let's eat one. Oh, yeah?
When keeping it real goes down south.
Will you come take it out of my ham? I'm gonna eat half this plate during the break. Maybe I'll call the ICE hotline. I don't know if I'll have enough time.
I bet that ICE hotline is jumping more than fucking Cleo's hotline in the 80s.
Sure. All kidding aside, it was actually really good taco. These people broke the
Never eaten a taco. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my Mexicans. But I've never eaten that. You know what I'm talking about?
law.
Only reason I tell you that is because in Taco Bell, they're not actually feeding you taco meat. Let's just put it that way. Okay? In Taco Bell, they're feeding you fake meat. You know? Now, Hustle Man said that it's mixed with human meat and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do have. Look at this shit. They making fake beef. No freaky.
They broke the law to get here. And once they were here, they broke the law again. It was just serious crimes, folks. These are not like shoplifting. That's why they got to go.
Ironically enough, I bet you she recorded that video on an iPhone. Bye, bitch.
disguise myself as a woman to see what women go through
What the fuck is this on my screen?
every day. I'm undercover. I'll let you know how it goes. Update you guys. Women get called tranny a lot.
We're shutting down Brooklyn Bridge for Palestine!
Oh, great idea. That should work. I'm going to unplug my toaster to help save water.
72 million low-income Americans, 1 in 5
I'm about to get so petty today.
of us don't have access to healthcare today because Trump has temporarily blocked all funding to Medicaid.
If you want to find this video, you can't, because Dean deleted it after just straight up lying to his viewers. Assistance to individuals won't be affected, including Social Security, Medicare, food stamps, and might I add Medicaid as well, because I have it and well, I can still fucking use it. In this video, he decides to tell MAGA to do some research before having to shamefully delete the video because he didn't do the research himself. Come on, Dean, you post like once every 5 days now that the election's over. You have to be better than this.
Dean has become the new destiny, and it's funny because it seems like the left is more infatuated with Trump than the MAGA people.
Is he a what?
Is you a girl or a boy? Look at the innocence of a child. Are you a girl or are you a boy, son?
So you a boy? No. You a girl? No. So you nothing? Yeah.
That's right. You're nothing. I like that. You know what? Children. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up for the children, right? Type ones in the chat if you're on that Trump train. Spam the chat if you want. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You're right. If you're not a woman or a man, in my eyes, you ain't nothing.
Even that 6-year-old understands the world more than some of our politicians. If you're not a boy and you're not a girl, then you must be a crackhead.
Crack is cheap. We don't do crack. We don't do that. Crack is whack.
Breaking news. Remember when this politician went extremely viral for...
Hey, yo, they put her in jail. Y'all remember I just showed this clip yesterday. I showed it yesterday. Like the first dude. Yo, listen, if you know that you hot, why the fuck are you on social media talking down on Trump? You know what I'm saying? And you know, all this fist pumping shit. Stay low.
That was Democrat Boston City Councilor Tanya Fernandez Anderson, who made history becoming the first Muslim African illegal migrant to...
Assalamu alaikum to my people that's, you know, Muslim. Texas must be crazy.
On the council, famous for trying to dismantle America's white backdrop, calling for a revolution in the name of equity, has now been arrested for corruption, facing 5 counts of wire fraud and 1 count of...
Okay, well, let me just answer a quick question in the comments. Says in the comments, what do you think about Trump ending Juneteenth and Black History Month? I would have ended it myself if you gave me a chance. What the fuck Black History Month did for any one of you people out here? Tell me something. Some of you motherfuckers think Black History Month is on October 31st. Let's keep it real. What the fuck Black History? Tell me what Juneteenth is. I'll wait. My kids know about Christmas and shit like that. They don't know about Juneteenth. Nobody give a fuck. As on Juneteenth, can I call a hotline and get $10,000 for turning the motherfucker in? Juneteenth ain't never helped nobody, man. Y'all keep on pumping your fists in the air, waiting for some of this shit. Nah. The name of my clothing line is called White Owned. All right? White Owned. That's the name of my shit, okay? And the only reason I took white owned is because black owned is already owned by a white man. You get where I'm coming from? Black owned is owned by a white man. So why not white owned be owned by a black man or Cambodian man? Misunderstood in the building. What's up, baby girl?
Theft involving federal funds for programs by orchestrating a scam kickback scheme. The mayor of Boston, Michelle Wu, called for her to resign. Well. Join me on Discord to talk about it.
Another illegal. Helping the other one.
Boston Michelle Wu called for her to resign. Well. Join me on Discord to talk about it.
Blanding tells us she was just...
Now, this girl is a fat ass a rapper. She's a rapper, right? And she gets mad because a Lyft driver is going to be, you know, when he went to pick this big joint up, he said that, you know, he has concerns about his tires popping. So she just went crazy. I mean, this girl went nuclear for no reason. She's bigger than Lizzo or Lizzie, whatever the fat joint name. Yo, you know, white privilege. That's right. White owned, white owned. We can say black owned, we can say white owned. White owned is owned by a black man. That's right. Hey, listen, I'm about to write a movie. It's called Jangalao. It's about, get this. Y'all gonna love this movie. It's about enslaving white people. Yeah, that's what it's about. It's about a bunch of black people that enslave white people. You know what I'm saying? We beating them with chains. I mean, you know, all type of stuff. You know, very interesting. It's called Jangalo. Original shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't make this up. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay. Now this fat joint, heavy set woman, excuse me, obese woman. I'm surprised she can still walk because my cousin Rachel, she was that big and she just sat on the bed all day, man. You know, why would you want somebody to see you walking and rapping and you got tramp stamps all over your body? And then she gets mad because the guy doesn't want to drive her because he doesn't want his tires to pop. Give me a second.
Trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her lift rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already.
Bro said white people don't care about you. You black. The fuck I care about what somebody, you know what I mean? You think I'm out here looking for validation from somebody? Huh? You think I'm out here? See, this is what's wrong with you people, right? You're so caught up in your emotions and you're not invested into the issue. All right? You're just running your fucking mouth. Some left side dumb shit, okay? Let's finish talking about this obese woman.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
I'm here to help. Nothing more.
Her name is Dank Demons. This is this girl's name. She's a rapper from Chicago. She's probably talking about drilling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
He told her there's not enough room in
Dank Demons.
his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires.
Ooh, child. She's a little sexy fat joint.
You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL. It's called.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left.
Wayne, I'm trying to be patient with you. I'm a YouTuber, right? But yet I'm searching. And now you say, homie can't even read, talking about her weight. Her name is Demorse. I mean, obviously, I'm looking at 5 different screens, so I'm likely to mispronounce the word. But Wayne, you can suck all over, you know what I mean? Like for real, for real. You know what I mean? You want some attention? Check it out. This is what I'll do for you. Time Wayne out for 86,000 seconds. Please, in the chat. Watch, you're not going to even see Wayne speak no more. And look, Wayne. Winnie bread, Winnie. Right? Look, Wayne. That's your last message that you're going to be able to talk. Say something, okay? Now, check it out. Boo-hoo Bob. Here's the link for you, Wayne. OG Bobby Johnson did the guards work to you, okay? Now, that's the link. If you want your get back, if you want to get your lick back, hit that link. And then you'll be on screen telling me how stupid I am. I'm the stupid one while you're watching my channel. That's why my record label is called White Owned. Black man owns it.
Left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at.
Getting mad at me because I'm cutting up this big joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would lay with this?
The mic is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like.
Disrespectful, bro. This is un-American, man. To make you know what I'm saying, sumo rapping from Chicago. Come on, man. She better off going to get a gun and twerking.
It really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a lift might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car.
See, there we go. Pulling the race card again. What race got to do with weight? They making weight, you know what I'm saying? Synonymous with being black. It's like they make DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, didn't earn it. A part of black, something black. It's not black, bro. There's 8 tenants under DEI. They pick out the race part. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy picks out race and try to trigger you with race because he's a lawyer.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want to have black people in my car. Or
what the fuck does that got to do with somebody being fat and going to blow my tires? You tell me. I ain't got nothing against nobody. I hate all y'all.
Fuck myself. Fuck the band. Fuck regular. Fuck VIP. All of us. Fuck your ex. Fuck your ex. Fuck problem. Fuck government. Fuck Niger. Fuck everybody.
I don't want to have.
Fuck you too. Fuck you too. Fuck you too. Yeah, watching ignorance entertains. Well, I'm entertaining you with facts, okay? With facts. Always with facts, okay? So you can eat balls and get up out of here. All right?
Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same under the.
There we go. Christians and Muslims. What the fuck does that got to do with weight? Weight is something physical. Do I want to put a fucking refrigerator in my trunk? Okay? Yo, bro, can you give me a ride? Sure. Say no. Say less. What you got? I got a little something. Motherfucker want to put a refrigerator in your back seat. Nah, man, I'm good.
The law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured
Would you put an elephant on top of your car just to go to the corner store? No.
folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
Now, I'm not saying that this woman, I'm not comparing this woman to an elephant. I'm comparing this woman's weight to the weight of a baby elephant. It's different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not targeting her in any kind of way. But, you can't get mad, in my opinion, because the Lyft driver doesn't want to take you somewhere because you're overweight. The fact is that you're overweight. If you go look at the, what do they call it, body weight ratio or something like that? Oh, man. Let me just get past this, man, because, some more Karen shit. All right?
No problem. I won't hit it. Oh. No.
All right, let's get back to the gangster migrant, you know what I'm saying, that decides to just, or fake food. First, let's look at how it looks in Mexico with all these nationalities just wandering around Mexico now. Like they wanted them to wander around America. They was telling them, yo, come to America, sweet. It might be sweet in America, but it ain't sweet in Mexico.
President Donald Trump began a border crackdown last week. According to Associated Press, many asylum seekers waited on Tuesday outside the office of the Mexican Commission for Refugee Aid in Mexico City, hoping to regularize their status to be able to remain in Mexico.
They interviewed people and they asked them, what is your plans? Now that Trump shut this shit down, what are y'all gonna do? Dude's like, yo, we gotta find something to do. The streets is about to get, let me tell you something, right? The streets is about to be litty.
Trump took office on January 20th and signed a series of executive orders to beef up border security and /migration. One ended the use of the CBP One app that had allowed nearly 1 million people, many seeking asylum, to legally enter the U.S. since.
You better learn Spanish, you know what I'm saying? Mobutu, you better learn Spanish ASAP. I hope you got you know what? They do have the apps where they translate everything. You know what I'm saying? So African to Spanish would sound like this. Looking at your next reggaeton star right here.
It's January 2023. For some, the most plausible solution is to stay temporarily in Mexico until other possibilities to migrate open up. I still haven't changed my mind, said like Anthony Velasco, an asylum seeker from Venezuela, whose
I like his spirit. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't given up.
Family is now in the United States. I want to fight it.
Should be blaming your family because the family got on them funky little phones and say, yo, listen, it's sweet over here. Come over here. You can do whatever you want.
Until it's possible, until another door opens while I wait here, he added. For many others, disillusioned and tired of having waited for a
man, send his clean ass back. You know what I'm saying? And where's Venezuela Reyes when you need him? Where's Venezuela? Venezuela, they're going to be knocking on your door too. You better hope I don't snitch on you. Yeah, $10,000 per head. If I find 6 of y'all, I got 60 bands. You know how many pairs of Air Jordans I could buy with $60,000? How many tacos I could buy with $10,000? Enchiladas, Chinese, dog, cat, Maine. Tell me how much. What could you buy with 10,000? $10,000. How many churros? Bro, you know how much burritos I could buy with 60 bandos? 10,000, bro. I'm buying me a fucking taco store. Call it black tacos. Yeah.
CBP one appointment in vain. The best scenario is to stay permanently in Mexico, do so legally and find a job. Yvonne Fondora, an art teacher from Cuba,
I just feel bad for the ones that got kids in tow.
hugged her daughter as they waited for their turn in front of the Mexican Commission for Refugee Aid on Tuesday. Last week, Trump declared a national emergency at the U.S.-Mexico border and announced plans to send U.S. troops and restrict refugees and asylum, saying he wants to halt illegal entry and border crime.
Get your ass up out of here, man. It's just that simple. Mexico, we're gonna be begging for money in a second too. Watch. We'll be begging for money in a second. Yo, we need some bread. Well, okay, well, we told y'all we needed some troops at this fucking war. Y'all didn't want to give it to us. Trump is petty. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna extend to Mexico too. They're gonna need help. They're gonna need help managing this. Trust me. Snitches get stitches, Joel said. Not anonymous ones. Listen, Tito, man, if you see your homie, you know what I mean, when you go back and you go to Instagram and you see him buying a bunch of new Gucci belts and shit like that, he ratted on you, boy.
Quiere hacer tramitido para ver si tiene documento para entrar familia aquí, trabajar aquí, viviendo aquí, comprar casa aquí para viviendo.
They're so hopeful. The problem with Mexico is that you're not going to get $20,000 in food stamps. And even if you did, good luck finding a supermarket.
No, todavía no.
Yeah, you can't get paid if you're anonymous. Yes, you could.
He cambiado de esa idea por
Ever heard of a CI, confidential informant?
por cuestiones de que mi familia está allá, se encuentra allá en Estados Unidos, entonces quiero luchar hasta que se pueda, pues. Hasta que se abra otra puerta, otra ventana, esperar acá.
Llegamos aquí a México y habían quitado la CP1. Y entonces, bueno, fue para nosotros, que es la única posibilidad que tenemos ya de estar legal aquí y queremos que
Let's not get it twisted. Y'all keep thinking that all these people look alike, they the same nationality. This is Venezuelans. Check this out. I'm going to show you how bad Venezuela did. Let me tell you something. 600,000 protected Venezuelans. That shit has been revoked. 600,000, bro. 600,000. What do you think Mexico got a problem right now? I'll tell you something. Mexico best bet is just let us take over Mexico and make America, Mexico part of America. Just like we took the Gulf of Mexico, we named that shit the Gulf of America because that's really what it is. Mexico might as well just get down with America.
Administration has revoked a decision that would have protected roughly 600,000 Venezuelans.
You guys got rocks for brains. I like Joel. Joel ain't scared to just talk and shit. You know what? Even if Joel's saying something against us, y'all time everybody else out. Don't time out Joel. I like his trolling.
Venezuelans from deportation. The move means some Venezuelans with TPS.
My bad. I was talking too much. Sorry.
New at 6, the Trump administration has revoked a decision that would have protected roughly 600,000 Venezuelans from deportation. The move means some Venezuelans with TPS could be facing deportations as early as 2 months from now.
CBS News Miami's Yvonne Taylor joining us live from Doral, which has a big Venezuelan American community. And Yvonne, I could just imagine this is on the minds of many people there in Doral.
One of the largest Venezuelan communities in the nation, Elliot and Lawrence. So I can tell you that there's been shock and uncertainty among these people. Venezuelans were granted.
It's going to be a ghost town in these cities where they populated these cities like that. And let's keep it real. That means the job market is going to open right up. Ooh, chat!
TPS in 2021 and then in 2023. That means they would be shielded from deportations until October 2026. But as you can see now, that is no longer the case.
It's very unfortunate, specifically because of the motives that they're alleging.
Motives.
Not all Venezuelans are criminal.
Daniela Basinisi is one of the
motives. I don't think that I think that that's an opinion.
Thousands of Venezuelans with temporary protection status in South Florida and now affected by the decision of the Trump administration.
I come from a very hardworking family. I've done everything by the law.
This is her reply to what new Homeland Security Secretary.
Oh, they ain't worried about you right now, sweetie. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? And you cute. You know what I mean? It's still $40 no matter where you go, whether you go to Venezuela or you go to 42nd Street.
Christy Noem said,
get the lights up, please. Double tap the screen. Go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. If that doesn't work, when you double tap the screen, you should see a big ass thumb pop up. Let's get the likes past 100 real quick. I'm about to drop the link for anybody that want to join the panel and talk that high shit. You mad at me because I timed you out or something like that? Get it off your chest, you know. Now let me just throw it out there right now. I don't think that black people, because we do talk about a lot of racial issues here. Right? I don't think black people should be Democrats. I think that is just absolutely mindless and stupid, you know. But I'll talk about that in a second.
But rescinding the 18-month extension of TPS for Venezuelans.
Which meant they were going to be able to stay here and violate our laws for another 18 months, and we stopped that.
Guys, Swizzy, salute.
She labeled the extension of TPS as tying the hands of the new administration.
We are going to follow the process, evaluate all of these individuals that are in our country, including the Venezuelans that are here and members of TDA.
TDA is an abbreviation.
Well, I never said I was a Republican, so your mother's a moron. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
For Tren de Aragua event.
Did you assume that because I said what I said that I'm a Republican? You know what they say when you make assumptions, right? Everybody knows what they say.
You gay.
Is what they say.
Venezuelan gang.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. I'm hoping for the best, honestly. I do know that I will not break any laws, nor will I have illegal presence in the U.S.
With the Tren de Aragua. The threat of the Venezuelan gang to national security was an issue addressed at this press conference. Who do you think is
smart enough to know how to type idiot, right? But you're not smart enough to know that I don't like idiots.
Is more at risk out of all those people?
The ones that committed crimes, they're going to be kicked out.
Now, some Venezuelans can hold TPS through April of 2025. Basinisi applied in 2021. I
told you April 2025. Yo, Lansky, didn't I say until March? They're going to be all right. Just keep your fucking head low. Don't speak on fucking TikTok. Get off of Instagram. Stop yelling fuck Trump, you know, and you'll be all right.
has protection through September of this year.
There is some concern in the Venezuelan community. I would tell them that it's too early to panic.
Immigration attorney Willie
Might block clone. He's actually just trolling. You know what I mean? Spamming the chat.
says Venezuelans should remember they are still protected, especially
right on, Michael.
Those who have not committed any
that's what I'm on.
Crimes.
The vast majority of Venezuelans with TPS have previously filed for asylum protection.
Venezuelans are known to be supporters of the Trump administration. How do you feel about what happened now?
I do know that the news that we woke up for today must have been as frustrated as they have been for me, even for Trump supporters, because it's...
Moderators, if you hear, look alive. Buck some of these people, man. I don't give a fuck about them if they talking like they, you know what? We're gonna go down a rabbit hole today.
It hits home. It's different.
I see I'm offending people in the right way, right? All right, let's get racial. All right, black people, you shouldn't be a Democrat, and I'm gonna show you why not. All right, salute to Anton Daniels, going hot. We're speaking to these people, man, and a lot of times, man, when you do speak to one of them, man, you find out that they be a little bit zesty, man.
Nobody cared about it. Nobody cared about the fact that she was a woman. Nobody cared about any of that. What they cared about is they had a sample size of what they experienced over the last 3.5, 4 years versus what they was experiencing. Actually, I'm glad that Trump lost in 2020 because it gave us an opportunity to see what was going to happen or to really appreciate it from my perspective. And really, I don't really care about, you know, what his personal business is. I only cared about whether or not he was going to put me in a position or he was going to represent our best interests. And so that's what you're seeing that happen in America. Most people was tired of the woke agenda and they only cared about
define most, because a lot of people.
Well, you want a popular vote.
No, well, I mean,
most means statistically, you know what I'm saying, numbers. You know what I mean? When one number exceeds the other number, that's most.
You want a popular vote.
No, well, I mean,
and
I was being sarcastic.
No Republican has won a popular vote in a long time.
Yeah, but I was being sarcastic because from my perspective and from my point of view, a lot of the people who I seen just was not going for a woman. They were not ready for a woman to run this country flat out, and they would say it like flat out, like we're not ready for a woman.
Get up to $4,000 instantly.
My bad, bro. My bad, y'all. Salute everybody. Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up real quick, right? By a show of hands, right? Take your finger and just. It's that type of show. You know what I'm saying? Antoine speaking, preaching facts. For real. That's my boy.
Let me say, Mac, I want to salute you. I think that you are an inspiration. I love people like you. I think that your story needs to be told and heard. I absolutely appreciate you sharing and jumping on the panel and having this conversation because I love people like you, bro. I think that you are.
Yeah.
Black woman. And one of the biggest things that was going against Kamala was the fact that people kept saying, oh, now she's black. Like she just now started to identify as black.
The whole time.
Well, what you said that people, to be fair, more so wanted.
Wasn't claiming to be black. She was a whole Indian until it suited her.
To get into the money.
Read that.
And a lot of the people who don't even have that on their mind, it was more so about.
Well, think about it like this.
I don't think Kamala was incompetent. I think her campaign strategy was very much there.
But she did say something that key. It was key when they said, "Yo, what would you do different than Joe Biden?"
She
said nothing.
That's
what she
said.
Well, I mean, but think about it for a second. Like even her message that she thanks supporters, she looked drunk. She straight up looked drunk in the whole.
Did she look drunk or did she look?
She was drunk.
She looked exhausted to me.
She was drunk.
She ran a whole campaign in 100 days.
And she looked exhausted. She looked She was drunk.
She was drunk.
But I will say this. So as somebody that got to work with the Kamala Harris campaign for this election, It was a few things that rubbed me the wrong way. It was a few things that I didn't appreciate that happened during the election cycle, and I just felt like they really should have. I think that the election was dropped during campaigning.
Absolutely.
Focusing on
Blah 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 blah. These conversations kind of bore me. Salute to Anton Daniels though. You know what I'm saying? I understand what he's doing. What he's doing is he's fighting a losing battle. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to convince these people or something. It's just you know what I mean. You have to appeal to their feelings. You know, you have to get real emotional. You have to get down and dirty and today. Let's fight. You have to just get out there and just want to fight for something. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. These are people that in their personal lives, it's really not, they have incomplete personal lives. And then they come outside in the public and they want to rally, and call people to attention to something that doesn't really affect us. Like Juneteenth. The fuck I care about if we cut out Juneteenth. You need to cut that shit. Columbus Day, all that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, cut it all out. You know what I mean? Nothing that, if it ain't making dollars, it ain't making sense to me.
If it's a woman they don't agree with, now it goes out the window. Roll the clip.
Yesterday, the new White House press secretary, Carolyn Leavitt, gave her very first press conference where she announced that there...
Oh, listen, Kamala, she ran on race. She was doing skin politics. You know what I mean? Like she chose that. Okay?
Adding extra...
Yeah, she's literally Indian.
...seats to the briefing room. Take a look.
It's essential to our team that we share President Trump's message everywhere and adapt this White House to the new media landscape in 2025. This White House believes strongly in the First Amendment, so it's why our team will work diligently to restore the passes of the 440 journalists whose passes were wrongly revoked by the previous administration. We're also opening...
Oh, chat said, I love when she put that accent on and had me laughing. Yeah, she threw that little accent on. She conveniently go eat some watermelon and, got a purse full of hot sauce and she black. Knock it off.
Briefing room to new media voices who produce news-related content and whose outlet is not already represented by one of the seats in this room. We welcome independent journalists, podcasters, social media influencers, and content creators to apply for credentials to cover this White House. This seat in the front of the room, which is usually occupied by the press secretary's staff, will be called the new media seat. My team will review the applications and give credentials to new media applicants who meet our criteria and pass United States Secret Service requirements to enter the White House complex.
What ugly ass Oprah? Oh God, I can't stand this broad. Let's get the likes up. Can we get the likes? We got 330 people here. If you hear from the shorts feed or the vertical, go ahead and subscribe. It's at the top, all right? And double tap your screen to get the likes up. If you're on a Trump train and you fuck with Trump, man, and you believe that he's making this country great again, spam the chat with ones, just like that. All right? You at the Mac Mean Show. Let's go.
Now, y'all heard what she said. What could possibly be the problem with what she said? We are a constitutional republic for the people, by the people. Inviting other people in the landscape of...
Salute to Officer Tatum. He gave me a shout out too. I'm gonna begin putting together a new intro with all the shout outs I get from famous people. You know what I mean? They say I'm doing God's work over here. Salute to them.
Media that also
no, he's my homie. Hello.
Encompass influencers like myself who have, I don't know, over 1 billion views on my YouTube channel and millions of people that follow me. I'm disseminating information probably better than they are. What is the problem with this? I don't see, even if a Democrat said this, what's the problem? Roll the clip.
She said.
She basically said that she was going to...
Now, the question of the day, I might change the question. Drop Guard says, don't front, y'all. Would you take down Oprah for the bag? Men, what he's saying, and ladies, close your ears. You know what I mean? This is a family show and all that. Would you smash Oprah for the bag? You know what I mean?
We're going to give...
Dudes to smash
full
Oprah.
Of women.
Dudes to smash Oprah for free. Let's not play.
Oh, they'd love having Joy in that room.
So I got a question. So wait a second. So in other words, instead of Bob Woodward, they want Kim Kardashian? What? I don't get it.
Wait, okay.
I have a question, which is why I was leading us in this direction.
Oh.
Yeah. I would like this young lady this is her first job. I would like her to do a little homework because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said, there will be no wokeness here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me explain something to you. because without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that table.
I do have to tell y'all about these transvestites that's losing their mind right now over this he-she shit. Okay, we're gonna talk about it.
Women were not invited to many tables in this nation. The reason we fought, busted our behinds to make sure that you didn't have to worry about that. And now to hear you talk about it and to hear
all you did was load your pockets up with money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never do nothing for the women of America. Knock it off.
Anybody talk about the wokeness? The wokeness was put in place for a reason, because Black people couldn't get into colleges, because women could not get into the colleges they wanted to go to. This is all women.
Oh, child. Oh, child. Ugly Oprah just going off. You know what I'm saying? Again.
It was put in place for a reason, because Black people couldn't get into colleges.
That's what I'm saying, man. When y'all put this, DEI, yes. The initiative. There's 8 tenets, 8 principles of DEI: diversity, equity, inclusion. Why do they only think about the race part? I don't understand this.
Now to hear you talk about it and to hear anybody talk about the wokeness was put in place for a reason, because Black people couldn't get into colleges, because women could not get into the colleges they
This is lies, y'all. She just running her fucking mouth.
wanted to go to. This is all women.
Yeah.
See, this is not Black, Asian women. This is all women. Women were not invited to this party. It was
Get the lights up, please. Double tap the screen or hit the 3 dots at the top right. That's where the like button is at. This brother keeps talking about women because all she probably been doing. Listen, does Whoopi even have kids? Can y'all get in the chat, please? Can y'all get in the chat?
the man's world, and we busted our asses to make.
Whoopi name is Karen Johnson.
Make sure that this was a person's world.
Hold
So
on.
please stop using.
As a daughter who ejaculated in this. I don't get it. This is crazy.
That phrase and talking about because you don't understand what you're saying.
Daughter probably was adopted, man.
Hold on.
You're saying
every single Trump, I would say since Trump been in office, he's had women as the press secretary, except for Sean Spicer, because he started in, I forget her name, from Arkansas, Huckabee Sanders. Sean Spicer, Huckabee Sanders. Then the next, I mean, he had what's his name, Miller, fill in a couple times, but then he had another female, and then the first press secretary he has this time is a female. Like, where are they getting this from? The word woke, I feel like Whoopi, she need to fire everybody that produced the show. Whoopi, you don't know what woke means. Woke has nothing to do with civil rights, constitutional civil rights. Woke has nothing to do with a meritocracy. Woke is people doing extra stuff and putting people in places that are not qualified because of the color of their skin or whatever is between their legs. Whoopi, you don't know what you're talking about. And they say it with a straight face. Matter of fact, you the reason why for the longest women couldn't be in these positions. Imagine you being the press secretary. You know how silly you are. Then y'all got a show full of women that's silly. Y'all women make people reconsider, should women even be doing this? Caroline Levitt give us life. Y'all fools make us want to turn the corner back. Roll the clip.
Saying about yourself that, hey, that's a terrible thing to be. It's not a terrible thing to be. That's why we fought. That's what we were fighting for, so that you could stand in that podium, so that Catherine Jean-Pierre could stand at that podium. So women of all kinds of colors and ilks, wherever they came from, whatever their belief system was, they had the opportunity to bust down that door.
And by the way, I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though. It's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
This is the first.
Y'all don't know what equal rights is. If I can't call my record company Nigga Records, NIGG number 3R, I can't do it because Lansky already stole it, right? If I can't name my clothing line white owned clothing, there's no equality in it. There's no.
I think it's an accomplishment. She may be, But my point is that job would not maybe have been open to her.
No, I understand. I just wanted
without
to
us.
clarify that.
Yeah.
But on the issue of the new media, because I actually think this is kind of brilliant, and I think future Democratic White Houses should do the same thing. We're realizing this election, how people consume media has drastically changed. This was the Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, Alex Cooper election. It wasn't mainstream old school media that was driving people's interest in what they were following and the stories they were. And I think this is an acknowledgement that Trump realizes this. This is a person who made his career in television.
What's to prevent those media influences from being only on his side?
Well, there will be partisans, but I think it was promising that they brought in Axios, which is mainstream, but then they brought in Breitbart, which is a right-wing outlet. And so some of the outlets that had their passes revoked when Biden came in were right-of-center outlets. I don't have a problem with partisan outlets being there as long as it's representative of both sides and you have non-biased traditional media there as well, and that it's fact-driven how they cover it.
Hold on. Stop right there. Non-biased media that's bullcrap. The left has CNN, MSNBC, NBC, Telemundo. They got every single outlet is biased towards the Democrats. They're not impartial. Quit lying. This is why Caroline Leavitt in the White House is doing this through the press secretary. It's because y'all have been biased this whole time. There is no impartial media anywhere. Fox is conservative. All the rest of the media outlets, by and large, are leftists. That's just what it is. They report 96% negative for Donald Trump. Quit lying. Legacy media is dead. People like me and others who report the truth. Now, the truth may benefit the Republicans. Well, if the Democrats or the leftists want to be represented, then how about y'all start telling the truth? If you were telling the truth, I wouldn't be mad at you. I don't have a dog in this fight. Ain't nobody paying me. If the Republicans are saying it right, that's what I'm going to truth. And they just so happen to be telling the truth more. Democrats are just lying hags, just like these women on the show. Just a lying hag. If you guys were represented at the press secretary or the press corps, y'all are leftists. Even the fake Republicans on the show are leftists.
Oh, he talking hot shit to y'all. Ooh. No lies detected.
That these people that are going to apply will meet their criteria. We understand that their criteria is woefully deficient and unserious. I think that their real problem in this election, one of the real problems among the many, the misinformation and disinformation that was disseminated on social media by these influencers and by these podcasters. Why are they qualified to sit in front in the White House briefing room and tell America what is going on with the country?
Bitch, ain't your husband in jail? What is it, legal ass?
Traditionally, to become a White House correspondent or to be in that briefing room, you have to have a journalism degree. Yeah. You had to have qualifications.
All right, double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up real quick, right? And by a show of hands, how many of y'all is African? Doing that because somebody told me go back to Africa, knowing I'm from Cambodia.
So I guess the rise of mediocrity is here.
They're making a Snapchat equivalent to the New York.
Hold on a second. I want y'all, I'm just trying to, okay. First and foremost, you do not need, do I have a degree in journalism?
What part, Joel? He's literally doing what she's talking about.
I do not have a degree in journalism. I am more influential than just about every journalist you could think about. I got more influence than they do. You don't need to have a degree. It's all a lie. Not anymore. You don't need to have a degree.
Thank you.
Degree to look at a piece of paper and say, this is a lie. Donald Trump never said this. This is not the truth. I've been black my whole life. They just made up this. Hey, that cop, that was justified according to the law. How do you know, Brandon? Let me go look up the law. The law says this. And so the law says this, and that person did that. Then it's not consistent with the law, or you charged him and this says something different. He's going to be acquitted. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do that. It only takes a person that's acting in good faith. That stuff is dead, man. Social media hadn't even existed.
But Joel, what he's saying, it makes sense. You know, when you don't agree with the person's opinion or their observation, you want to say, well, you're not qualified to give an opinion. Why not?
Made people get degrees so they can work in corporate America for these big conglomerate organizations. Now, people who got common sense, bro, that can look the information up. I can read. I can't read that good, but I can read.
Clone, you can't say the R word in a chat. I'm literally just letting y'all do your thing, but you got to know the rules of the chat. Okay? Can't say the R word. All right?
All I got to do is read the thing and say, RFK doesn't want to ban vaccines. He never said that a day in his life. He just said they're not even tested. Therefore, they're not held accountable. Who would be against the testing and verification that these things are not harmful? Only idiots. Finish it.
Only a fucking idiot.
Great content needs a...
Only an idiot. Whoa, no cookies for Santa. Whoa. I gotta get rid of these commercials. I know them too well.
Well, no, but you guys are minimizing something really important here. There was a time where there were 3 evening broadcasts for news. Yes. Everyone sat down around the TV and they watched these 3 news.
Now, okay, sorry, beyond any kind of human intelligence, instead of the R word. That's cool. That's good. That's good here. We call that God's work. All right, let's reset this show. Dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, which is 10. 10. Transgender gang members arrested in New York. Trafficking bust.
In connection to a gun trafficking operation that prosecutors say spanned across multiple boroughs.
Nearly 3 dozen guns were seized and 50 grams of pink cocaine. Fox 5's Jessica Formoso joins us live from Kew Gardens, Queens, where the charges were just unveiled, Jess.
Natasha and Steve, that's right. It's a slew of charges that they face. This was a 120-count indictment. Now the DA says 8 of those alleged gang members are now in police custody. 2 are on the loose. These gang members are allegedly from the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. Please take a look at this video. Go ahead. This is the moment the NYPD makes the arrest. Among those handcuffed,
it looked like I used to live in that building.
2 women. Authorities say the alleged gang members were trafficking guns and drugs not only throughout New York City, but as
whoa, child, she got a big ass. You think they're gonna have a problem with letting her in the lift? You know? Her lift got handcuffs in it though.
far as Texas and Colorado, with plans to expand their network to Colombia. The DA says this was a years-long investigation. 34 guns were recovered, including 4 semi-automatic pistols, 2 assault weapons, and a ghost gun during the takedown that took place yesterday in the Bronx.
6 of these weapons were reported stolen from other states across the country, including Colorado, Pennsylvania, and Texas. TDA is a dangerous transnational gang that is specialized in murder, trafficking, and mayhem.
The defendants, using WhatsApp, helped traffic and sell weapons in Queens, the Bronx, and
WhatsApp? What's that?
elsewhere. They relied on use of rental vehicles to come up the iron pipeline and sell them to people in the city of New York.
The defendants range in age from 19 to 31 years old. They face multiple charges, including criminal sale of a firearm, criminal possession of a weapon, conspiracy, and other crimes. According to the NYPD, Tren de Aragua has a presence all over New York City and other states such as Florida. We are told when they are wanted in one city, they move on to the next.
This crew alone has previous arrests for attempted murder, firearms trafficking, assault on a police officer, gun possession, robbery, burglary, grand larceny, and sex offenses. And to be clear, during yesterday's case takedown, one of these perpetrators fractured the arm of one of the detectives so severely that he's scheduled to have surgery later this week.
And the NYPD says they have 67 Tren de Aragua gang members in the criminal database so far. The chief says there may be even more here in New York City. That said, 5 of the suspects could face up to 25 years behind bars. Now, we want to be clear. Authorities telling us that this takedown has nothing to do with the ICE raids that we saw yesterday take place across New York City. This was the DA working along with the NYPD to get guns off our streets. That's the latest I have from Kew Gardens. I'm Jessica Formoso, Fox 5 News.
All right, now y'all know my second best, one of my topics, right? The alternative people are really, really freaking out right now You know what I'm saying about this pronoun shit. You know what I mean? I find it funny as shit. I'm telling you, man. I find it humorous. But check it out.
Where they will have no idea how to refer to you because of the way that you look. Because based on the way that I look and the way that I sound, like the tone of my voice, like how high it is, it's not very high. I have kind of a lowish voice, a pretty androgynous voice, and I dress very androgynously.
Nigga, you look like a grown man. You look like a grown man. See, this is what I'm trying to talk about, man. You look like a grown-ass man.
Let's ask this lefty how they identify.
Have you ever had a cis person ask you what your pronouns are and you're like, I'd rather you just called me a slur instead of asking me what my pronouns are right now? There's this thing that people who aren't trans do where they will have no idea how to refer to you because of the way that you look. Because based on the way that I look and the way that I sound, like the tone of my voice, like how high it is, it's not very high. I have kind of a lowish voice, a pretty androgynous voice, and I dress very androgynously, and like I just don't exactly exude male or female to any reliable extent.
Okay, well, if you say so, but gee, quite the essay of an explanation there. And I mean, it's just so funny. These people get mad when you call them the wrong thing. And then
I feel like they just clout chasing. They just like attention. That's why they know that people are confused about them, and they just try to make you more confused. Like they try to make that kid confused. And he's like, yo, listen, simple. Are you a boy or girl? That's it. I just want to know simple things in life.
they get mad when you say the right thing. They certainly keep us on our toes.
If you change your name and gender marker on your ID, you
This is what I'm trying to say. I don't get this. I don't understand this.
also get a new birth certificate. And in my new birth certificate, it says my new name and assigned gender at birth, female. Now, I don't know why they retconned my entire identity, but I guess I'm cis now. Ho, is you cis? So if anyone ever comes and calls me a man, I'm safe because I have state government approved paperwork that I'm fish.
I'm the cold cat with the long black locks. Always on the lookout for them long black locks.
The love and respect for women or fish is palpable. Look, perhaps this therapist with a very appropriate name can help.
Hi, my name is Karen, and my pronouns are they, them, and I'm a licensed psychotherapist in the states of Colorado and Washington. And something that I have been processing a lot lately is what it has felt like in the last week or so to be a non-binary person. I've been thinking a lot about the impacts of the executive order that is, attempting to say there's only two sexes, and really just actually feels like it was written by people who haven't passed 7th grade science.
Yeah, actually, the science says otherwise, Karen. The science has never changed. There are only two genders. So maybe Karen needs a 7th grader to tell her that. Now, a warning. This next character is suffering with a serious, chronic, and quite frankly, acute case of Trump derangement syndrome.
I told you. 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 Told you. Told you.
Now, don't say I didn't warn you. Where did this bat crazy wilding come from? Oh, and don't worry, there's more.
Some of you MAGA better pay attention and you better listen, because this is exactly what the you voted for. And when you're saying, oh, but he said he wouldn't do that. He said he wasn't going to do that. He doesn't
This is an angry ass pussy dick.
know this. He knows exactly what it is. Actually, it's his handlers who know exactly what it is. Because it's dumb.
I don't believe I just said. I just said this is some angry pussy dick. This is crazy, right? How do I got channel left?
Nigga, you gay. Can't read for
Wow, okay. And why are the meltdowns always in cars? Now to the cackling.
I mean, they always flagging me, but I'm so smart. I just keep on fighting. You know what I'm talking about?
Between your shower and this, you need this. FDS Feminine Deodorant Spray has powder.
Years, 5 years.
Witch herself, Joy Behar from The View, whose jealousy is something to behold. Here is her assessment of Trump's new White House.
Joy Behar just in general hates everything and everybody.
Press Secretary Caroline Levitt.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though. It's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
The ever-empowering feminist, Joy herself, everyone. And this is why, of course, she's on The View and not working for the most powerful man in the world, because Caroline would wipe the floor with you bitter banshees any day.
Ooh.
Now to the chief loon herself. Come on, it wouldn't be a lefties losing it without MSNBC's Joy Reid.
Let's go.
And the fear this woman must have. Here
Word, she reminds me of Grace Jones when in the movie Conan the Barbarian, I think.
Is comparing Donald Trump's administration to that of Adolf Hitler again.
Or Wakanda, one of the fighters from Wakanda. Is she giving that to y'all too?
Similarities to what happened in Germany and what's happening now in America are just undeniable. History may not repeat verbatim.
Definitely got a pair of nunchucks with dildos at the end of them, hiding in her house somewhere. All right, let's reset the show again. Short reset.
But it sure does rhyme.
Gosh, it must be such a drain on poor Joy. Every day flying the fake flag, saying the same lines over and over. It's like she must remain outraged at all time. Who could be next on her hit list?
Government went so far as to tell federal agents in immigration raids to be camera ready and brought none other than TV host.
Would you rat on an illegal migrant for $10,000 anonymously? Somebody said, how could you rat and stay anonymous? Well, they do have confidential informants. All right. 69% of the people so far, that's 600, that's 460 something votes, say yes, they would rat. Y'all ratting ass motherfuckers. Y'all some snitches out here, man. Come on, man. Hire a dude to do your grass. Poppy, I'm not giving you nothing. Oh, come on. But no, y'all just fucked up out here, man. Some sick.
Dr. Phil along for
Keep voting. I want to know more.
The ride, which is interesting given both the rise in MAGA immigration influencers. They're seemingly
Get the likes up. Double tap the screen real quick. Let's get the likes up to 200 real quick. Double tap the screen or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. They say that the show borderlines racism. I say they're lying.
We got to celebrate our differences. Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo. We got to celebrate our differences.
Mexicans are fuming right now. I'm telling you, man. Mexicans is, you know what I mean? Salute to all my Mexican niggas. You know I like trolling this shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to 6ix9ine too.
endorsing, and the fact that Dr. Phil has made a career out of exploiting vulnerable people for money.
No, not Dr. Phil.
Now that's American, cutting your own grass, Mr. Cal. I mean,
he's even got the chief loon after him.
Mr. CRW, I got scolded for mispronouncing something earlier. All right, Mr. CRW.
Anyone else?
Governor, who's confirmed as a Department of Homeland Security. I mean, it's as she's cosplaying. It's almost a game where she seems to be cosplaying. Because I'm not sure what she thinks that she's portraying here. She might as well be at Comic-Con.
No, come on, not the Homeland Secretary now. Whatever will they do with Joy's mark of disapproval? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll hand it over to Tom Homan for his assessment of Joy Reid.
Oh, they scared to death of Tom Homan. You can't even say his fucking name without them shaking.
James and Joy say you're reckless and you're just role-playing for fun.
No harmful pesticide. Role playing. This is the worst role play. Man, listen, I don't want nobody role playing with me where it ends up with handcuffs on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not role playing. He's dead serious. All right. And if they think that Tom Homan, listen, they more scared of Tom Homan than Trump. They know Trump got other shit to do. Tom Homan got nothing else to do but be Sergeant Slaughter right now at the fucking border. Sergeant Slaughter at the border. That's where he is.
She's dumber than a box of rocks.
He never misses, does he?
Oh, man. Sweet.
She's dumber than a box of rocks.
He never misses, does he? Now to the deportation.
They get mad at how Tom Homan and Trump talks about these other countries. But what about how these other countries talk about us? Look how you do have to show you some of the videos on some of these countries, NATO countries that we supposed to be down with. that hate us, they hate our fucking guts. Yeah, we supposed to talk nice about them. We supposed to talk nice about these people that shitting on us after they use the country up and then go back to their country, get on their cell phones and say, fuck America. Nah, fuck you. All right? Shit.
Of illegals, which have left lefties and
It's like somebody, you know, like you taking care of somebody, paying the rent, doing every fucking thing, everything, cooking, doing all that. And the only thing you want them to do is wash the dishes. You feel me? And they're complaining about that. Fuck out my house.
Panic.
And I hope that just how Donald Trump is not allowing all of these different people here in America, I hope that the presidents of those other countries start banning.
Why the Mexicans get mad? The Mexicans eat better than anybody else, any other nationality. The Mexicans eat. You know they got it for the low ski. They got it for the cheap ski. More cheaper than the Chinese. You know what I'm saying? For real. Come on. Why would y'all do this? You know what I'm saying? The ones that's really that's down. Yo, listen, this is gonna be bad. Don't you know that these videos are going nowhere?
Americans from coming to their country to see how y'all like it, because y'all real quick to be in the comments talking about, oh, send them back, and baby.
Sounds like you talking American, baby.
Americans from coming. I hope that the presidents of those other countries start banning Americans from coming to their country to see how y'all like it.
How? So are you American, shorty? You gotta make this make sense, man.
Because y'all real quick to be in the comments.
I do sound ignorant as hell. That's what I'm here for, to entertain.
Talking about, oh, send them back, and
stop saying all Mexicans. You don't see me saying all black people are ignorant and dumb. I didn't say Mexicans are ignorant and dumb. See, you see how they come and try to move the goalposts, man? I said nothing of the sorts. Very careful with my words. Okay? You need to be careful with what you're saying, because honestly, I know how to read fast. I've been doing this for 5 years, man.
And baby, you want to be vacationing in their beautiful islands and in their beautiful waters, though, eating their food.
Well, baby, there is actually
America is not a country, bro. 2 continents. What are you talking about? America is not a country. America is not a continent, unless you're talking about North America. Okay? Another one. There we go.
quite a big difference between being on vacation and staying.
Listen, y'all might want to be careful in the comments, because I might get bored and start going to check out your channels and audit your channel live right here and show the people how much of a nothing ass motherfucker you are. All right? Calm down. Stop typing. Don't type all caps. All right? And don't try to get my attention.
Illegally in a country, it's really that simple. Gosh, the ever fascinating lefties, they love to overcomplicate, don't they? And I wonder how ICE officials will go up against this one.
This is in New York. We're having a meeting about what to do if ICE shows up to the school. They are in New York. It is not safe. As far as I know, our policy is to call the superintendent, but the principal said we might open the doors. So, looks like I'll be getting arrested.
Yes, you are, honey. And let's ask this next teacher what she would do.
This is my impression of if an
It's always these ugly ones, man, because in my opinion, she's ugly as shit, you know?
ICE officer comes and talks to me while I'm at school and and asks me to give up the immigration status of some of my students. Hey, I'm a piece of ICE officer. Do you know the immigration status of these students?
Okay, well, I dare you to do exactly that.
We about to have a lot of open jobs, y'all.
And look, things just keep going from bad to worse for these unhinged white liberal women.
I have a question. Is it a crime for me
I'm surprised she ain't got cornrows.
to report myself to ICE, or
Hey, can y'all take Tupac off the screen, man? That's another show. That's for tonight. All right. Yeah, Tupac. Yeah, get him off the screen. That's for the night. That's for the night. All of those. None of those. All right, back to the show.
just waste their time? Or is it a crime to apply for Target and all these other companies that got rid of DEI and just waste their time, like schedule interviews, don't show up, schedule another interview, don't show up?
It's always these unattractive women that look like nobody else want their ass.
Just thinking about being a nuisance.
in the doctor's office.
Ruin some managers' days, ruin some ICE agents' days.
What crawled up in you and died?
I got nothing but time. I'll waste everyone's time. I'm into it. It's a hobby.
Anyone want to tell her about obstruction of justice? Anyone?
Mm.
And PSA, if anyone is actually looking for a sanctuary, the governor of Oregon
Where's Rita? I like her, but where's Rita?
has your back.
Hi, Oregon. Governor Kotek here. I will not back down from a fight. Whether it's access to
Thank you, Mac Attack.
reproductive and gender-affirming health care, staying on our path to reach our climate goals, protecting immigrant communities, upholding our civil liberties, and fighting for prosperity for every Oregonian.
Why does she look like what does she look like? Who does she look like? She's like somebody, man. I don't know if it's Steve Martin. Would she give me Steve Martin? Steve Martin? No, what's my man name? The dude with the white hair. I like to work with him on one of these shows. The dude with the white hair, man. She looks like, like Steve Martin's son.
I will stand firm for all of us. To our immigrant friends and neighbors, as your governor, I see you.
Anderson Cooper. There you go. I got some pictures with Anderson Cooper. We used to work together too.
I stand with you, and I've got your back.
Sounds like the wokest place in America. Illegals, welcome, please.
You mean too much free time? I do my lives on the schedule. You know what I'm saying?
And by the way, if you like international cuisines, if you're a food aficionado and you vote for Donald Trump,
Hulk Hogan's cousin on one of them niggas.
well, look out, because this next lefty is coming for you.
If you're pro-Trump, I better not see you in the international section. Y'all don't
Want more threats? You know what? Let's get a head count, right? Let me do it. This is a part of my show because I'm seeing a lot of left side lunatics in my chat, right? Okay, you're perfectly safe. If you hate Trump, if you don't like Trump in any kind of way, type ones in the chat like this. Put a bunch of them. Spam the chat with ones if you hate Trump. Sometimes you gotta just stop the show. If you hate Trump, Donald Plump. First one. Donald Plump. Let me see. Donald Plump. Bow. Shoot Donald Plump. Bow. Shoot J.O. Donald Plump, get him. Time him out for 10 minutes. J.O., time him out for about 5 minutes. If you hate Trump, type ones in the chat. J.O. just got timed out for 86,000 seconds. I said 10 minutes. Fuck it. J.O., you're out of here. Nothing. Get nothing. Get Hector. Get Mr. Noodles. Time them all out. Nope, I seen you. Fuck it. Fuck it. Trump, no. Trump, fuck it is good. Nothing. Time him out. Hector, time him out for 5 minutes. Mr. Noodles, time him out for 5 minutes. Steve Westby says Trump is the GOAT. He can stay forever. Adios, fuck it says. Hector Martinez was timed out for 600 seconds. Who else hates Trump? Who else hates Trump? Come on. He was about to say, why does she look like a lesbian? Why? Yeah. Okay, Shaniqua, salute, baby. Nobody can time you out, Shaniqua. You got a big wrench. You got a mod wrench. Out of here. Who else hates Trump? Nothing. Come on, Trump. Nothing. She looks like Ellen DeGeneres. That's a fact. Trump is king in my book. Who else hates Trump? You made me time you motherfuckers out. I'll keep on doing it. I don't care. Bitch look like fucking.
get to reap the benefits.
Now look at this one. She said she don't want nobody in the international parts of the markets because if you voted for Trump, we better not catch you. How are you going to know if I voted for Trump or not?
Well, look out, because this next lefty is coming for you.
If you're pro-Trump, I better not see you in the international section. Y'all don't get to reap the benefits of people you're kicking out of the country.
The ever-tolerant left. Fascinating. Top-notch people living in the fantasy world, including this one.
Just to make sure we're all on the same page here, the Colombian president didn't decide to accept those migrants because of the Trump admin's typo-ridden threats of tariffs and sanctions. He accepted them because the alternative threat is those migrants being condemned to a lifetime of slavery and imprisonment in the modern American concentration camps. That's where we're at. That's why.
Yes, that must be right, must be where America is at. You keep telling yourself that. And gosh, America must really be regretting its election choice.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again.
I feel sorry for her boyfriend. She probably got one of those balls in the closet. You remember from Pulp Fiction? You know what I'm saying? When they put the ball in Ving Rhames' mouth. She probably got one of those shits in the fucking top of the dresser drawer.
Did she sing that? Cute. Chart topper for sure. Now, just a PSA to all American businesses staying woke, these lefties will support you to the death.
Baby, get the likes up. Double tap the screen or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. You know what I mean? Get the likes up, in other words. Let's go.
Peeps, it's your boy Rich. I'm in Kroger shopping, which is unusual, but I will start shopping in Kroger since Walmart ended its DEI program. So since they ended their DEI program, they won't get my black Creole dollars.
So yeah, out running some errands. Of course, I ended up at Costco. Of course, I'm enjoying a slice of Costco pizza. And I have one more stop to make. And in that stop, I'll be picking up some Ben & Jerry's. Why? Because on this page, we support the companies that are fighting back and are keeping the diversity and inclusivity initiatives.
There's nothing like the wholesome liberal support, is there? Joining me now is journalist and filmmaker Ami Horowitz. Ami, nice to see you. Thank you for joining me. Let's start with Donald Trump's crackdown on government waste, and you won't believe what millions of dollars is being spent on. Have a listen to this.
We identified and stopped $50 million being sent to Gaza to buy condoms for Hamas. We stopped an attempt to make an illicit payment for illegal alien resettlement. We canceled $181 million in DEI training contracts. This is just for the training. We paused $1.7 billion in unauthorized payments to foreign organizations, including stopping more than $40 million that was on its way out the door to the very corrupt World Health Organization. We also blocked $45 million for diversity scholarships in Burma.
Ami, as we just heard, amidst other things, $50 million worth of condoms to Gaza. It just makes you wonder what on earth the Biden administration was doing for all those years.
Oh, no, we don't have to wonder. I can tell you. I don't know. They spent $250 million on a Gaza pier that gave 1 day worth of food to the Gazans and was washed away. Who could have thought that? I did, okay? Everyone thought that was a stupid idea. Oh, I don't know. How about the funding of UNRWA that he reestablished after Trump stopped it, which has become a partner for Hamas to kill more Jews in Israel? Oh, I don't know. How about U.S. aid, where 90% of the employees voted for Kamala Harris? Or how about the funding of the WHO, which partnered with China in hiding COVID? Those are just a couple of examples of what we're spending money talking about. Look, let's be clear. We're talking about a certain portion.
You know what I don't like? It's just like that thing with Obama. They named everybody that they was protecting except for black people. The funny thing is that when you look at this DEI initiative or the whole DEI thing, right? Even though they say it started over including black people, it doesn't say anything about black people. It doesn't help us, and it doesn't have anything that's designed to help us. You know what I'm saying? It's just it don't have nothing. It's nothing in there that says anything that's protecting black people in any kind of way or assuring black people of anything. All right. It says inclusion, thoughts and ideas of all individuals matter. The thoughts of black people. This is like the average package, right? Your workman's package when you go into a new job. Fair and equitable treatment, access and opportunity, diversity, multiple identities represented. It's so crazy how these laws help a certain people, and we know who I'm talking about, right? But don't actually help black people. How the fuck does this help black people? It doesn't. I mean, they say it protects us, you know what I mean? But protecting us from what? Go get a job if you want to get a job. It's just that simple. And then they make it synonymous with black people, man. This is not our thing. It doesn't help us. Just like Black Lives Matter is not our thing. It's like BET is not our thing. Black entertainment television is owned by a white man. Fuck out of here. Black Lives Matter is owned by a white man. They help people, okay, yeah, maybe so. They help people do what? Lining pockets after they break windows and shit? Come on, man, let's keep it real. What did Black Lives Matter do for any one of y'all outside of rallying and breaking people's shit up in their own neighborhoods? Knock it off.
Portion of spending. Like, I don't explain to me what the
DEI didn't earn it. Standing on that. See, let me explain something, right? What it really is targeting is elected officials. Can anybody go look up the definition of an elected official?
problem is to freeze for 90 days spending to make sure it's aligned with U.S. interests, A, and B, not wasteful. Tell me where the problem is there. This is what we call discretionary spending, not non-discretionary spending. Non-discretionary spending are things like Medicaid, Social Security, things like the interest payment. These are things that can't be cut. Now, the media will make you believe he was trying to illegally freeze all government payment.
Thank you. That part says here, an elected official, because this is what they're talking about, is a person who is chosen to hold a public office through a vote in a general or special election. Elected officials can serve in the executive, legislative, or judicial branches of government. These motherfuckers are just getting elected in. We don't know what they do. When the last time you voted for somebody and knew what they did? A lot of you sorry bastards didn't even know who Obama was until he started running for president. It's like, look at this jiggy black dude. And that's what y'all ran on. Let's keep it real. Which one of y'all did your homework on Obama? Y'all didn't know Obama was going to come over and fuck this country up like that. Fight for the gays and say fuck the black people. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. Y'all thought he was going to come over here and do God's work. All right? I told you, Obama's an African man. He ain't even American, man. Y'all thought I was bugging, man. Obama's uncle, famous, and they call him Mobutu.
Right? There was a thing called malicious compliance, right? What that essentially means is that there are aid workers, people who are working at the low level. For example, when they said we're no longer going to have DEI in the U.S. military, a staffer working at the Defense Department who was maliciously compliant, trying to embarrass the Trump administration. We're going to stop talking about the Tuskegee Airmen, right? These heroic black U.S. airmen who fought for the U.S. Air Force. Obviously, that was untrue, but he said that to try to embarrass the administration. Likewise, so when they were talking about
like when a heavy-set person wants to jump inside of a lift and the cab driver says, "No, you're gonna break my tires, shorty," and then she says, "That's racist." What do you mean that's racist? Like I said earlier, I wouldn't necessarily want to put. She looks 500 pounds. What's 500 pounds? A motorcycle. I wouldn't want to put a motorcycle in the back seat and strap a safety a seatbelt on it.
The payments we just spoke about, not non-discretionary spending, right? What they did was some staffer froze the website for logging in and signing up for new Medicaid patients. Obviously, that was not the intent, but they did.
Y'all ready to go down the rabbit hole? Let me know, man. All right. Now, puberty blockers. Again, people that know my show seen it. I showed this the other day. This right here, this little person, was born a boy. This person right here to the right was born. Let me give y'all a backdrop. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up real quick, right? Or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. Drinking coffee laced with moonshine. I don't actually drink, but I like to think that, you know what I'm saying? I'm really getting into this, all right? This person was born a boy, and at 13 years old, this person started. You just said a motorcycle was 500 pounds. You just lost credit. There are motorcycles that's 500 pounds. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, I think this is abuse. I think if you allow your child at 13 years old to start the process of changing their sex, I think that is abuse.
Pushing the mic away.
Get ready with me while I talk about being transgender. So a lot of people were confused why I didn't look like a boy.
Ooh, yeah. Let's get the lights up. Did you graduate high school? Yep. Graduated college too. All right. Wrenches. Start timing these people out, man. I'm tired of them. If they not on outside, if they, I said I love y'all earlier, but I lied. Okay? My love is conditional. I had Yuck Mouth on here yesterday. Y'all try to troll. My love is conditional. Once I get tired of you, I just stop loving you. I'm telling you, man. Double tap screen. Let's get the likes up. Somebody said that shit, this is a bad bitch. Before I let the video play for a little while, I didn't tell them that this was a transsexual, right? Or a person that's changed their sex completely or something. He was like, damn, that bitch bad.
Nigga, you gay.
I stay setting their asses up on this channel, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead and subscribe, man. Go to the top of your screen and subscribe. We about to go down the rabbit hole. I do got some illicit videos I'm going to show y'all too. There's a couple things going on around here. These fucking Chinese people, right? We got to talk about them, you know? It's mandatory. It's part of the show. Man, I have to let y'all know about China. The China virus. Go ahead, keep getting the likes up. Double tap screen. Let's go.
When I was...
Now, before y'all, people that just got out here, do not say this is a bad bitch, okay? Please don't come in this chat and say this is a bad bitch. But if you want to say that, you can say it.
13, I got on a hormone block.
Take away.
Get ready with me while I talk about being transgender. So a lot of people were confused why I didn't look like a boy. When I was 13, I got on a hormone blocker, which stopped me from going through any male puberty. That's why I don't have a mustache, a beard, or an Adam's apple. Every trans person looks different, just like every other person looks different. So when I was like 14 or 15, I went on estrogen, so all of my secondary sex characteristics are female. I did get a lot.
I didn't even know. I had to go look up some of the definitions of some of the things they were saying.
Of questions asking if I still could have biological children. My body never created anything like that. I can't. It was a really hard decision for me to make, but I
13 years old. This person started the it's hard for me not to say she, because it looked like a girl, right? But at 13, I think that's abuse on your parents' part.
I wasn't willing to put my body through male puberty for kids.
Most Christians.
Oh man, I hope this ain't Christians again on my internet. You know what I'm saying? I think this is disgusting. They should go to church and meet. You know, it is.
That was also one of the hardest things for my mom to let me do, because she didn't know how I'd feel about it when I was older. We had a long conversation about it with my doctor, and she ultimately let me decide. Even though I was young, she knew that I was making the best decision for me. It was a really hard decision for me to make, but I decided that I wasn't going to have biological children if it meant I had to father them. I do want children, and I do...
Oh, hell no.
want to be a mom someday, but my mother always told me that I didn't need to have biological kids to be a mom. A lot of women can't get pregnant, including my other grandma, and that doesn't make her any less of a woman, and it doesn't make me one either. I am going to be a mom someday. That just means it might be through surrogacy or adoption. Some people in the comments were saying that they would have never known because I'm prettier than them and they're a real girl. You might think that's a compliment, but it's not, because you're saying that I'm not a real girl. I am a real girl. My experience is just different than most, and that's okay. I do get a lot of hate comments about being trans, and I never really address them, mainly because a lot of you guys have my back in the comments and argue with them. It's really weird to me how some people leave hate comments as if that's gonna make me change my entire life. No matter what you guys say,
What got me really thinking, is this a hate video? Am I hating on people? You know what I'm saying? I gotta look. Yeah, you a boy.
I'm always going to be a girl. This is always going to be my life. It doesn't really affect me. I mean, I do think it's really embarrassing that some of you guys care so much to leave awful comments, but that's embarrassing for you, not me. I'm always going to use the girls' bathroom. I'm always going to be referred to as she. And if that makes you guys mad, I'm sorry, but you really can't change.
Ain't no father letting this happen to his kid. And I don't care. Even the fucking crackhead dad is not letting this happen. Some done beat said, she look all right to me. This is a boy, bro.
Change that?
No, let me shut the fuck up, man. Let Anton talk about it.
All right. So the first question that I have is, how much different would this circumstance be? Because I hear this person mentioning nothing about a father at all. I don't hear nothing about a father in a home. I don't hear any conversations about what the
word. Where all the fathers at, right? Now, look, I know I'm all over the place, but SA just got shot the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They boom. That's what the police did to him. He had a restraining order. He decides to go to the girl's house. He doesn't want to leave. They tell him, yo, SA, stay, yo, you know what I mean? Just leave and you good. And he goes, his famous last words, I'm not going back to jail. Do what y'all got to do. Oh, baby. They did it too.
Oh, I think it's in the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because my neighbors all the time they were fighting.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Free Diddy and free Meek Mill. Okay, free Meek Mill is allegedly testifying against Puff Daddy after this is breaking news. These pictures was just exposed earlier. Just so they said that they found this in Diddy's bathroom drawer. Allegedly. They said they found this in the drawer. And then they approached Meek Mill about this and said, what the fuck is this? He said, hold on, wait a minute. Diddy, I thought you was finished. Anyway, let's get back to essay.
It's fine. It's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we called them back, I guess. Okay.
Let me tell her.
Okay, yeah. I'll go see this one. So it's a back house or a back room?
Get the lights up before we see SA get mowed down. Bah, bah, bah. Double tap the screen. Let's get them up. We got 400 people here, 178 likes. Keep on tapping the screen until you see the thumb pop up. Now, would you snitch? Would you rat on an illegal migrant for $10,000 right now?
Hi.
Hi.
You call us?
Yeah, but he, I have.
Let's put a cherry on top of that. And you personally know them. You personally know them. I ain't talking about the dude that's cutting your grass. I'm talking about nigga you rolling up blunts with. What you wholesale snitch on your boy and send him back to Venezuela with Meek Mill? Would you?
I have some here already left. No, si es no. Como que no es?
No, sí, pero yeah, he's just
Who's
gonna
that?
get clothes. My son and his dad, he's just gonna get clothes. He's gonna leave right now.
So who'd you call the cops on?
On him, but I didn't know he was coming to get clothes.
Oh, so his own mother called the cops on him. He was just coming to get his clothes, and then this.
But he's gonna leave right now.
Pero no que ya
Did it
no
happen?
vivía aquí.
No. Huh?
Hey, talk over here for a second.
Subscribe to the channel. Let's go.
What's his name?
Pete.
Pete. Hey, Pete. It's the police. What's going on, man? Hey, let's talk to you real quick. You're not under arrest. That's the thing. Let me talk to you about the situation. That way, in the future, you don't get arrested. All right? Come on. Listen, you're not under arrest, dude. Listen, come on. Hey, come on. Listen, dude. I'm not. Listen, dude. Listen, I'm going to talk to you right now, okay? I'm not going to handcuff you. Just stand over here so I can talk to you. Listen, dude. It's not, either you come over here and talk to him or go and grab you and bring you outside. Dude, really? I'm telling you right now. Come here so I can talk to you about the situation, and then we're done. No, over here, away from the door. Away from the door. Go over here. No. Listen to me, man. I'm not going to tell you again. If I go and grab you,
you're not going to grab me. Look, I don't want no problems with you.
Okay, so just come over here away from the door so I can talk to you, and we'll go from there, all right? That's it. I'm not going to go inside. You just stand right there so I can talk to you about whatever's going on.
You give me your word.
I'm giving you my word, dude.
As a man.
I'm giving you my word. Stand over here and we'll talk. I don't want you by that door because I don't know what's inside. I don't know who's in there. Stand away from right here. Come on.
Give me the leash for the dog.
That's it. Come on.
I'll stand right here, man.
Over here, look. Wait. Come stand over here, look. Between these two doors right here. Look, between these two doors. I already told you. I said, look, I'm not saying it for failure. Between these two doors, I'm not even saying over here. Just here so I can talk to you and you're not anywhere near that door, and then I'll talk to you about what's going on, okay? That's it.
If you're going to shoot me, then shoot me.
No one's going to shoot you, bro. Stop being dramatic. Stand over here.
I'm not being dramatic. I'm being serious.
No one's going to shoot you.
I'm as serious as you are.
You're not. Trust me, because if I want to go grab you, I can, and you can't stop me.
Okay,
I promise you that.
I'm gonna arrest you.
I promise you that. Look, I don't know who's in there, so stand over here.
See, this is some emotional shit. Now, if he would have just complied, he'd be alive.
There's somebody in there, right?
Yes, my son's
Okay, come stand over here. Hey, do me a favor, just stay over, okay? Just stand right here. Stand right here so I can talk to you.
You talk to me.
Stand right here.
You snitch on your Mexican neighbor for $10K, man. You know him for 10 years, never did nothing wrong to you. You know what I'm saying? But you send him back, I wouldn't. I don't think everybody that try to get in this country is bad. Fuck that. I'll try to get in this country too, my family, if I need to.
Rescue them. Just gonna freaking. They just want to talk to you.
You're dumb. Because I told you.
They just want to talk to you.
Back up out of the
Don't pull anything out. Don't pull anything out.
You're going to shoot me, dude? You shoot me.
You should have done that.
No.
He wasn't even gonna lock him up.
Get on the rest.
Please, man. Don't. You're going to have to shut the door.
Close that door.
Close that door.
Close that door.
You're going to have to fucking shoot me.
No one's going to shoot you.
No, you're going to have to shoot me, dude. You're going to have to kill me. You're going to have to
get out. You weren't going to go to jail.
You got nothing in his hand now. He act like he did.
No, you're telling me you're not willing, but now I am.
You're not behaving. That's why.
No, wait.
Just stand over here. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
If you're going to shoot me, you shoot me, man. Nobody wants to shoot me. You can't, but you want to put me in jail? I don't want to go to jail.
All I wanted to do was talk to you.
You're talking to me. We're talking.
I told you. I'm not going
to.
Look, right. I'm going to put this back real quick.
No, man.
His own mother called them police, and that is a very, very compact house. Maybe somebody need to clean up in there.
Please, man.
What are you grabbing?
My wallet.
What are you grabbing back?
Look it.
Let go. Look it. Let me see your hand.
Put your hands out right now. If you don't,
Let me see your hand.
I will fucking tase you, dude. And it's gonna hurt.
You're going to shoot me.
Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. Hit the button up there. Keep hitting your screen until you see a big thumb. You got damn near 500 people here, not even 200 likes. Come on. What's going on, SA? Don't make me rat on your ass.
All right? You're going to fucking have to shoot me, dude. I'm not. Because I don't want to go to jail, and I'm not going to go to jail. And
this is the problem. The more
we're going to be in the back house, so it's going to be in the back of the property.
Let me stop playing with y'all. Snitches get stitches, man. I catch one of y'all ratting out here, and it looks like 60-something% of y'all would. 64%.
The worst it gets for you. All you had to do was stand over here. That's it.
You're gonna put me in handcuffs.
I wasn't. I wasn't.
I don't want to do this. Don't do it. Hey, don't do it, dude. You're gonna
He took his gun.
You're gonna make me do this, huh? Don't fucking do this. Don't come up. I'm gonna taste it, dude. Don't fucking do this. Don't
Cop ran and left his partner. Oh, he fucked him again. Wait a minute. Wait.
Don't fucking
Look at this in slow motion. Hold on. Let's see. Because they said he grabbed his gun. All right? Nah. Don't fucking do this. Damn, man. You could have avoided all this, my boy. Let me see when they buck him. Bucked his ass. Man, the bullets be hurting, right? Yeah.
Shots fired. Usher needs help. Shots fired.
Oh, y'all think he gonna send him back? Oh, chat.
Get out of the house right now!
Yeah, the cop got grazed in his hand. But the dude, yeah, they bucked him. He got it. He didn't take the room temperature challenge, but let's see what happens.
You got the house here. Why you do this? Why you do this to me, dude? Why you do this?
Now look, he doesn't die, but he does get charged. I'm gonna show you the dude that lost it. This one tried to bust. He tried to get in the shootout with two cops in a hallway. Oh man, it didn't end well for my boy right here, man. This one's horrible. Check this out. Now, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. All right.
Go, man. Oh, gotta go that way. How you doing?
Can we stay here?
How late, my girl? What room is she living in? The next one over there? Oh, okay.
Hey, can I stop here? Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Salve, please, correct?
Yeah.
And it's him right there. You see, he was about to walk right past. They're not even there for him. But watch how this happens.
All right. Say tag with us real quick. Yes, sir. Can I just give her a call or something? Is it cool? Can I just give her a call?
He shot two of them.
Sorry. My girl? Who's your girl? She's in there. What's her name? She's out there.
Thank you, someday. I see you. Thank you.
Can I give her a call? Is it cool? Not right now. Come on, boss. It's please. Hey, stop. Hold on. Just hold on.
Damn, this is the new cops.
Oh, God.
The fuck kind of gun he got?
I'm hit. You okay? I'm hit. Shots fired. Oh.
He's running downstairs right now.
I'm hitting.
Where?
What? Oh God, I can't move.
On the third floor of the apartment.
All right, this is the other angle. This is the other cop's camera.
How you doing?
Now, by the way, let me just let you content creators know something, right? You can't just play somebody else's content and don't say shit. That's why I talk a lot. Some of these people that try to mimic my style, they want to just, this is what they do. They just play whatever video they got up there. They be quiet and they just watch the chat. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to grow your channel like that. You need engagement. If you're on a Trump train, type ones in the chat. Spam my chat with ones, man, if you fuck with Trump. And if you love Trump and you want to send them back, ones in the chat. All right? And double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. You need engagement. You people, if you hate the other side, type FUs in the chat. Who knows what the fucking other side is? I just want them to type in the chat. That's why I constantly call them to action. All right? That's the way you handle a live audience, or else they'll keep on swiping. All right? You want to keep them engaged? Speak. They want to hear your point of view. They want to be entertained. This is not fucking church. All right? Keep going with the ones in the chat. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 300.
Got you, wait a second.
You stay here?
Maybe. I'm waiting for my girl.
FU's in the chat.
What room is she living? Oh, the next one over there?
Hey, can I stop you right here real quick?
Yes, sir.
Just drop your stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Just hang
When YouTube was great, you know, I used to have 1,000 people up in here every day. YouTube is different now. You want to know why? Because now you have TikTok, you have all these other people competing. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, this right here, if you could do YouTube, it's like driving in New York. You could drive anywhere. And you got to learn how to entertain and engage the crowd. You have to make them feel special. Like, what up, Nick? What up, Naja, Brian? Salute. Dizzle. Dizzle says, F you. Lagoon. Sandra, salute. Bree, Chris, Fig, all the new people subscribe to the channel. You say something smart, I'm going to talk to you. That's the way you handle a live crowd. If you want to know how to do YouTube and get your channel monetized quick, hit my IG at MacMean True Story. Consultation fee is for the free 99. All right? The first 10 minutes. Everything else after that, I want your life. You understand me?
Stay with us real quick.
Yes, sir. Can I just give her a car or something? Is it cool?
Sorry?
Can I just...
I'm dead serious. Essentially, you're going to have to do what I tell you to do if you want to be successful. Too many of y'all been doing it your own way and you're not seeing any movement. All right? Do it the way I tell you and you'll be all right.
Give her a call? Like,
Give who a call?
My girl?
Who's your girl?
She's in there.
What's her name?
Hello, Vince.
She's right there. Can I give her a call? Is it cool? All right, now. Oh, come on, boss. It's please.
Stop.
Hold on.
He made his mind up early.
You okay? I'm ahead. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. 6-6 kill 3. Where are you shot? What? Oh God, I can't move.
Here's that one.
Hey, you on it?
He did that fast, bro. Cause where was his gun?
You stay here?
I'll wait for my girl. Where room is she living? On the next one over there?
Can you read it then? Sounds like police department. Hello. How's it going? So I believe you talked to my partner earlier. That was not okay. And who's with you? 60 yellow 4, shots fired.
You okay? Come ahead. Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
Central 3 unit suspect is an HMA. He's running downstairs right now. What else? Where?
What? Oh God, I can't move.
Hey! Hey! I got a guy over here. Hey, show me your hands! Show me your hands! Hands! Fucking hands! Okay, put it up, put it up. You got eyes on his right hand? Hey!
My boy, a badass, huh?
Hold, everybody hold. I got rifle, I got lethal.
Oh, they got his ass. Look at him. He jumped through the window.
Hey, I got hands. I got hands. Stop, hold. Someone go less lethal. I'll go less lethal. I got less lethal.
Yeah, I think he dead.
Ready?
He died.
Move up. Get the fuck on yourself. Get the fuck on yourself. Don't you fucking move. Don't fucking move. I'm fighting.
He ain't dead. They gonna make sure he dead. You know what I'm saying? Now, this girl, right? She's an Atlantic healthcare worker. She was charged with twerking on a fucking disabled patient. Now look at this.
Getting it popping.
Look at this one. This is just fucked up, bro. This is what we doing. And I'm gonna tell you something. It looked like she got a furry steering wheel. I'm telling you, man. It's always the ones with the furry steering wheels. Let's get the lights up.
Getting it popping on her patients.
You just don't do this to people. You don't.
This Atlanta area healthcare worker seen on TikTok dipping it low on her patient's forehead. Patients, you can see, are living with disabilities.
This is not a laughing matter.
And with the backlash,
It's not what it is. Trust me.
That is
plenty to say on social media, but police weren't buying it.
That's messed up. Hold up, man. Look what she doing. I gotta see the actual video. You know, this is not cool. You're right. She's twerking on a disabled man. I gotta see the actual video, bro. Why is he blurring it? I want to see his face. It look like his face is like. It don't look like he mad. Doesn't look like he's mad from the blur. If I'm disabled, I want a bitch twerking on me while I'm like this. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all ever catch me, yo, Lansky, if I ever get caught out there and I'm like, nah, this is I don't know if this animal like cruelty. This some type of cruelty. This bitch is crazy, man. And that baby here, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you when it started going bad for me, right? When I seen a girl, I was on Fordham, and she scratched her head. She scratched her head back here. And the whole front of her hair, the baby hair, everything moved with the scratch. It was almost like it was a hat, a hair hat. You know what I mean? Shocked me. And I'm from the old school, too. I remember when girls first started getting weave. I thought all girls had long hair. I was like, yeah, the bad light-skinned one with the crazy long hair. It used to be short. Now it's long. I didn't know no better. Salute to the women. You know what I mean? But she got to do better, man. Twerking on disabled patients is bad.
It's not what it is. Trust and believe.
She had plenty to say on social media, but police weren't buying it.
Wait a minute.
She had plenty to say on social media, but police weren't buying.
Zoom into this nigga's face. This Lloyd Bank in the face he looked like Lloyd Banks. G-Unit.
A breaking update. She has just been charged. And when the Shade Room started looking into this.
That's what she really looks like when she takes that mask off. Wow, that is her. They be catfishing. Ooh, baby. Ooh, child. Oh, right. Okay.
He had plenty to say on social media, but police weren't buying it. A breaking update. She has just been charged. And when the Shade Room started looking into this so-called nurse and who she works for, you may be shocked. I'm just looking into this
Oh, shit. She looked like Urkel. This bitch looked like Joey Badass when he first started rapping. Man, what the fuck? Look at that hair. She like she come from Zimbabwe in the 80s, man. She look like she got flies on her face.
So-called nurse and who she works for, you may be shocked. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates.
It's the Lord of the building. Chow. Ooh. That's some ugly ass hair.
On social media, she's Creisha
Man, look.
Malou. And if she was looking...
Creisha what?
On social media, she's Creisha Malou. And
Wait. Creisha Malou. Hold up. Y'all know I ain't got no sense. Creisha Malou. Creisha Malou. Let me see. Young Miami. Low Rock. Man, I'm out of here, man. I'm not that smart in that department. Looking up ratchet whores. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta healthcare worker. Working on the workers. I mean, twerking on the patients. That's crazy, man.
Is documentation.
So check 1, check 2, check 3, check 4 is to make sure that you are ensuring that you're giving the right medication to the right person in the right place at the right time. This is not a laughing matter.
Not a laughing matter either for the million people who watch this, quote, nurse as
look at that
type of dance to another patient in another video.
Went viral. She getting it too with her ugly ass. Look at her. She's twerking on her. Yeah, these bitches losing their mind, bro.
And check this out too. This is video that's since been deleted, but she was seen here doing the same type of dance to another patient in another video, but without medication.
So my heart pours out for him that he has to be subjected to so much ridicule for someone's inner.
Man, you a woman. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, man. If I was in a house drooling and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and had nothing else better to do, and my healthcare worker, the broad that's supposed to be taking care of me, is twerking on me instead of giving me my oatmeal, I wouldn't be mad. I'm saying, this is me, man. It says New York City is homeless proof in the subways, man. This is crazy, man. New York is just doing bad, bro. I'm going to talk so much shit about New York as these days pass.
It's the ouch factor. Officials believe that the pointy panels will hurt people attempting.
Said, let me see the dance. Wax Diggity Dog, salute, bro. Shaniqua, salute. Town business. Mind and Major Baltimore, salute. Monique, I think I seen Monique up in here earlier. Salute, Monique. Let's see the dance again. No. Yo, bro, I was locked up when that R. Kelly tape came out. Locked up. Said R. Kelly made a tape with a underage joint. Said he was pissing on the girl. That's what they said. Let me go back to this comment. Let's see the dance. Needless to say, this is what I want to tell you. I don't want to see her twerking on a disabled man, okay? It's not my cup of tea. So for all y'all that seen that R. Kelly video that was telling me, giving me rave reviews about it, shame on you. You was watching CHILD porn.
To grab onto them to lift themselves over the turnstile without paying. The MTA began installing metal spikes like these on the turnstile handrails.
So New York City is making some changes to its subway system to try and rein in the rampant lawlessness and disorder.
Putting spikes on the chairs as if the homeless people are fucking birds. They're gonna break those spikes, man. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Taking place down here, and there will now be a big push to keep non-paying riders out of the subway with controversial new devices like these spiked barriers, which will go hand in hand with the involuntary commitment of those who are unable to care for themselves and may pose a danger to others. And although there's debate,
all Venezuelan migrants on the floor.
They're just one of the ways in which New York is trying to homeless-proof its subways.
Not only does it stink in China and India, it stinks in Venezuela too, they said. That's what they said. Allegedly.
If there's a will, there's a way, and some people will try just about anything to avoid.
What I just said, I swear on my mama, I didn't hear this video yet. But she said the exact same words I just said. If you from New York, you know they're going to find a way, bro.
Paying that fare. You know, they can put on gloves to prevent those spikes.
Motherfuckers is jumping the turnstile in front of cameras. You think they don't give a fuck. New York is different.
Spikes from hitting their hands, wiggle through a loose space. You know, you just have to use your imagination. And that's why others believe this is just a...
And said they need to self-deport. You know what I mean? Snitch on your own self, bro. Go get that $10,000 for yourself. And would that be a good idea? Give them $10,000 each. They go back. Let me see. 10,000 times pi. Carry the one. I don't know. I don't think we got that much money. We owe China too much.
Waste of time and money.
A serial arsonist on the run this morning. Police releasing video of a man who set 4 fires in less than 2 hours. Cops say this disturbing video shows him setting fire to a pile of garbage on a J train at the Woodhaven Avenue stop.
Mayor Eric Adams says he's looking to end the revolving door that sees mentally ill homeless people land in a hospital only to be back on the subways screaming at passengers just a couple of weeks later.
Individuals that's been on the streets for many.
Okay, listen, that's cool. But in India, the men and the women, they got a doodle next to each other. My boy Ryan went to India, and according to him, he says the whole country smells like doo. As soon as you get off the airplane, it stinks like shit. Like literally, literally. All right. Look, it says open defecation. Men and women squat next to each other. Now, look, let me tell you something. You know how much money? You know how many Mexican tacos one of these hoes would buy for $40? Let me tell you something. America looked like, you know, like heaven to some people. While we got these people over here in our country talking down on America while they living here. Some of these people will kill to be in this country.
These are the voices of women from Ghaziabad in Uttar Pradesh. Ghaziabad is part of the National Capital Region. Yet, when we went to many places in Ghaziabad, we found that people were struggling for even basic facilities. They told us shocking stories on how they have to practice open defecation, how they walk for.
They said India is the dirtiest place in the world. I thought it was Africa. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Africa.
Kilometers for using a public convenience. How the people who manage public toilets have to be bribed. How women have to openly defecate on fields along with men watching over them. And sometimes how women and men have to defecate together. At times, squatting next to each other on a field, setting aside their sense of self-respect and honor.
Now, this is why Kamala was fighting for them. I ain't gonna lie. Because Kamala's mother looked like this, like this woman right here. Yeah, Kamala, welcome Thursday. Everything look, yeah. She conveniently turned black, right? I loved it. It's crazy.
This is Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaking in 2019 to mark the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. In 2019, the Prime Minister declared that India was free from open defecation. During this speech, he also went on to say that even rural Indians themselves have gone on to declare that they are free from the problem of open defecation.
Well, fortunately for me, Dirtbag, I know a lot of people that been traveled to these places. A lot. I know people that do work out there. I mean, when I was working for Homeland Security, I would be talking to people all fucking night that was living out there. Yeah, I know what's going on. It's not all parts, but it's not, they do a lot of propaganda videos against America, talking about how bad the subway is and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But on the contrast, you have these people living the way they live. And then they come to America and act like they wasn't doing bad in their country. Like they wasn't eating doodle off the floor. Like they wasn't sharing a bathroom. Look at these bathrooms, bro. I seen documentaries on this, man.
वहां के लोगों ने खुद को खुले में शौच से मुक्त घोषित किया है। स्वेच्छा से, स्वप्रेरणा से और जन भागीदारी से।
पब्लिक स्कूल पास से यहाँ.
See, listen, understand, right? I don't have to drive no propaganda when it's the Indian people telling you we are staying in slums. We are doing bad. They're telling you this.
हम लोग झुग्गी झोपड़ी में रह रहे हैं. हम लोग को कोई शौचालय नहीं है.
You know videos like that in America? You see videos in Kensington. They don't give a fuck that they're in the slums. They just want dope. That's it. They don't do no videos talking about how bad it is. If they're doing bad, it's because they feel like doing bad. And they can't get right. Out there, they don't have no choice. It's a difference.
शौचालय की दिक्कत यही है कि नहर पे जाती हूँ लेट्रिन करने के लिए. अच्छा खराब आदमी रास्ते में मिलते हैं, अंधेरे में जाते हैं, जंगल लेते बड़ा जंगल में बैठ के जाते हैं. यहाँ रहने से हमें.
I have been here for the last 30 to 32 years. We have to defecate next to the men.
कम से कम कहते हैं 30-32 साल हो गया.
और 30-32 साल से कोई शौचालय नहीं.
कोई शौचालय नहीं.
No access to toilets in 32 years. In 32 years, this is what this woman is saying. So when you want to talk about propaganda, don't talk about me, because I'm just scrolling through YouTube videos, and Sayera Khatun says that she's been shitting on the floor next to men for 32 years.
शौचालय के लिए कहाँ जाते हो आप?
भाई कचरा में.
I defecate near garbage.
जाते.
कचरा में.
हाँ.
20 साल से.
हाँ. जगह वही औरतें कर रही.
Men and women defecate in the same place. It is a problem.
ये वही आदमी कर रहे हैं तो परेशानी है.
Parks.
Oh, yeah. Scott Swizzy going in hot. She got shot Frank's grill. Sha Franks, by the way, let me just let y'all know. Let me let y'all know what Sha Franks is. Sha Franks is a guy that's stalking me right now, right? He has to be in court February 13th, which I will be present at to ridicule him on camera. Yeah, I'm that petty. All right. What he did was he threatened to kill his wife's mother on the internet. She took the footage, and now he's on the run for stalking and harassment charges. You know what I'm saying? And this is, I see people don't want to care about that. All right. Salute to him. But I do have his indictment number, his docket number. Matter of fact, I'm going to read it to y'all now. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what his indictment number is. He's in Erie, Pennsylvania. Been stalking me. He said I took pictures of his children, his stepchildren. Bree, his wife lost custody of her children because he was doing so much stalking and violent shit. I mean, this dude talk about he was going to kill my kids. Yeah. And at this very moment, I have people telling me, don't do it. I'm very careful, right? Let me just tell you this, right? I'm not going to go any further. I know exactly what I'm doing, but when I get somebody telling me not to do something, it makes me second guess what I'm doing, and then I make mistakes. So I just don't do it at all, right? Now, I'm going to just tell you this, right? This is a person that's created a slander campaign against me, and I have all the right in the world to let y'all know what's going on with this person, right? But I'm not. All right? It is.
Playgrounds, canals, garbage areas.
Needless to say, you better stop stalking people and leave motherfuckers alone.
Forest-like zones, open fields, under flyovers next to a bustling city. These women...
And you're a sorry scumbag. You'll take information that your wife told you about her mama and use that. And use that as in a, you would have her do something with you on camera and then threaten to expose her. You are a coward. You're a coward. Only a coward will record an intimate moment with your woman, with your wife, and get mad at her and then expose her in that way. That's called revenge porn, stupid. Yeah, he threatened to kill my kids too. No, my son is a Marine. He said he's gonna go where he's stationed at and kill my son. This is what the motherfucker said on the internet. You deserve everything you get, bro. And if God has his way, you'll be in the dirt because that's where you belong.
And told us that they are forced to defecate.
I'm back to the show, jealous ass nigga. You trapped, all right? That girl got you in that house. You from New York. You stuck up in Erie, Pennsylvania trying to be a hustler. You made her lose everything she got. I'm not going to go in on her because let me tell you something. Whenever you see a bad woman, there's a bad man right next to her. On the dig? Whenever you see a woman go bad, there's a fucked up dude. Dude be like, yo, she's a hoe. This is what you trying to expose her for? If she's a hoe, then you a hoe ass nigga. How about that? Because you chose her. You chose to be with that woman. It's like you dealing with a stripper and then you get mad when she coming home with tips. Dick tips. You fucking punk. And I'm tired of laying up off of these people because to protect somebody else. The other person, they need to get out here and start exposing them for they dirt. And some people don't deserve to be caught up in the middle of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. It's so sad that you motherfuckers don't got no life. Look at these people in India. Begging for a toilet. And you motherfuckers out here stalking people and got everything at your fingertips. Shame on you. Keep on doing evil shit and think that God gonna bless you. You know what I'm saying? God blesses a lot of people. A lot of people, God is the Lord. The Lord has blessed with a coffin. Not all of them. Still got some more to work on. I want them all gone. Bother me all you want. Shit just make me stronger. Don't y'all know y'all my biggest promoters? I ain't even got to type my name because y'all type it up so much for me.
In the open. What we heard next was shocking. These residents.
And now, bitch, let me tell you something too, right? You better stay in your pocket. You better stay in your place before I start exposing you, because y'all said go look up vital statistics and type your name. And guess what I did? I typed it. I went and typed your names up and I actually found y'all. I found out your middle name is actually Renee. Ooh, child. Where my weed? Don't make me open this can of worms up. Don't make me open this can of worms up. We're talking about a story of somebody that works for the Department of Education doxing children. Whoa, child. It will get funky out here. All right? It'll get nasty out here. And if y'all not subscribed to my other channel, go over there and subscribe. It's called MacMean TSTV. Now, a lot of y'all think Wu Chow comes from BDP. He's the one that makes it popular in the sector. But I got it from Tracy, you know what I'm saying? And misunderstood, you know what I mean? Salute to the black sector. The so-called black sector, okay? Which is also owned by a white man. Oops, I meant to put a white man up there. A white man. Did it again. White man. Okay, there we go. A white man. That's my face. Y'all better leave me alone, bro. I'm a dangerous motherfucker. You'll tell a bunch of lies about me, and then I'll start. That brain start going up. Y'all remember, I'm the nigga that had 20 years sitting in a fucking cell with nothing to do but study something. I had nothing. They threw a Bible in my cell one day. I just read the whole shit. And I found out that it's better that I do God's work. Okay? And so ever since then, I've just been, let me reset. Okay, what you got before you get it taken away. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's enough about Franks.
Residents of Ghaziabad told us that men and women squat next to each other and defecate daily.
इधर नहीं बनी शौचालय वहां जाते पार्क में तो हम आगे बैठ जाते पीछे आदमी बैठ जाते.
Look at that. We squat in front of the men. And when we tell them something, we got to behave ourselves. They strip us in public. They strip themselves naked in a school. When we defecate in public, men and women squat next to each other. Ain't nobody over here smiling. Look, this is Doodle Street. Spectrum. Donkey Ave. You know what I mean? Butthole Boulevard. That's where they doodling at. Right in the path to school. Shit.
लेट जो सेव अनसेव है यहाँ पे बस यहाँ पे कुछ लोग इतने हरकत वाले हैं जो
come over here and act like they high and mighty.
लेट डिजाइन बैठी हैं तो उन्हें बिल्कुल शर्म नहीं वहाँ उनके स्थिति खड़े हो जाते ऐसे ऐसे लोग यहाँ पे हैं.
नहर पे बाथरूम करने जाता है वहाँ पे और गैर मर्द आता है और उल्टे सीधे बात बोलता है. वहाँ जाने के बाद दिक्कत भी होता है वो लोग को. तो फिर हम लोग क्या कह सकते हैं? परदेसी हैं, कोई यहाँ घर नहीं है हम लोग का, किसी से मुंह भी नहीं लगा सकते हैं. इसी वजह से हम लोग मजबूर हो जाते हैं, कुछ नहीं बोल पाते हैं.
What you're seeing here is a mobile toilet. These toilets were constructed under the government's Swachh Bharat Abhiyan scheme. As you can see, the toilets are placed amidst garbage piles. It is unsanitary, there is no water, and for months, the waste has not even been cleared by the local authorities.
दिक्कत सब कुछ है. पीछे लेटरिन बनी, मच्छर आए रहे, डेंगू इतना फैल रहा, बच्चा छोटे छोटे कहाँ लेके जाए.
शौचालय की दिक्कत है.
शौचालय की बहुत दिक्कत है. बच्चा जा ही नहीं पाए रहे. जब उधर जाते हैं तो उधर आगे लेटरिन कर रहे, पीछे आदमी खड़े तो कैसे लेटरिन करे. और लड़की नहीं पड़ी है तो उधर जाते हैं तो लड़का खड़े तो लेटरिन लड़की भागी होती है ड्राई के लिए. और इतनी बदबू आ रही किसके पीछे लेटरिन. मजबूरी में बना रखी, उन्हें फारिज मार दो तो उन्हें मजबूरी में बनाए रखी.
उधर है, उधर जान नहीं दे, थाने के बगल में है लेकिन फोन मना करते हैं, कहते नहीं, बोलते हैं कि नगर निगम की नहीं है जा, जब पिछली बार कंट्रोल करी गई कि लेटरिंग मत करो उधर जान लगे, तो बोले कि पैसा दो, पैसा मांगते हैं 5-5 रुपया डेली। अब किसी को दिन में 2 बार लगी अगर, तो वो तो इसी भरे को ही 10 रुपया दे उसे, बोलते सफाई के लिए हमें पैसा चाहिए।
ये है कि वहाँ जाते हैं नगर निगम में, रोज के 5 रुपए लेते हैं, इतनी कमाई भी नहीं है हमारी, अकेले कमाने वाले, बच्चे भी मेरे हैं छोटे छोटे, कुछ कर नहीं पाती हूँ, हर चीज की दिक्कत रहती है। और गड्ढे खोद रखे हैं, कभी कभी 3 महीने में भर जाते हैं, जब नहीं जाने देते हैं तो खुले में भी जाते हैं। बोलते भी हैं? हाँ, डांटते हैं रोज, कहते हैं खुले में जाते हैं, शौचालय बना रखा है, इतने पैसे भी तो होना चाहिए।
10-10 रुपये लेते हैं, नहीं देते तो लेटरिंग।
I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't listen to these people talk a lot. That's why everybody left. Nobody want to hear this shit. It just sounds to me like I'm just hearing Bangladesh, bungalow. That's all I hear is bungalow. I don't know. I think I'm really riding the lines of getting banned.
Brene Brown's. You've got podcasts like Pod Saves America. There are people that only consume their news from other
show up.
And I do think that there are a lot of Americans who do feel like
The way Behard's shoulders just look crazy weird, right?
the mainstream media got a lot wrong in recent years. And while there are editorial standards, I don't think that we can definitively say because you have this degree and you're with this outlet, you've never gotten news information wrong.
Well, I will say this. I feel a lot better when I know there are standards people have to meet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm at my limit. We had 2.5 hours, you know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that subscribed that's new, you know what I mean? And the ones that got some sense, the ones that got in the comments and said some smart shit, you know what I'm saying? Kamala's a full-blooded Indian. Too lazy to build our house, Salim says. I just think that they living fucked up out there. They come over here and they act like, you know, like something's wrong with being black or something like that, right? Anyway, yeah, Sunny Houston, that's where I'm at. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Salute to everybody that's a new subscriber. Like I said, subscribe to my other channel. I'll be live over there soon, maybe tonight, late night. Mac Mean TSTV. All right. Wags Dog said she Whoopi ball sides. I don't know what's up with Whoopi, man. Whoopi is just a really unpleasant bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't like her at all. All right, let me get up out of here, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up today.